Yeah, exactly.
Hello, everyone. It's been a minute, been a while. I'm very happy to have you all here. Fantastic, wonderful, as always. Okay, make sure I understand. But yeah, let me get my shit up. So, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New fucking year! It's can't believe it's been since last year. I believe since I saw you guys, or did we? Yeah,
we
last
did
year.
one game this year.
We did one game, did we?
Didn't we?
No,
I think
not
so.
yet.
Oh, no, we
No.
didn't. It was in between
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year's. That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm happy to have you all back this year. It's been so long since last year since we played together. But yeah, we had a fun fucking session last year to get us started into this new one.
Mm-hmm.
Fun is definitely a word.
But before we get started, naturally, does everyone have something to drink? Does everyone have a snack?
Yeah.
Because I've got my iced coffee and some peanuts, and I'm fucking over here a little nutty. But how much would you guys like to hurt today?
I feel like we deserve a break, honestly.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid 0.
Yeah.
Solid
Shopping
0?
episode in the Hell Realm.
Beach episode part 2.
Instead of the beach, it's lava.
Yeah.
Just lava. That's it. That's all we are.
Yeah.
That's all we have right now is lava.
Or you just start collecting rats to, save them.
You
Oh,
sure?
yeah.
You know what? You sure did collect that. God damn it! The resident tiny animal collector,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
You don't, just keep your eyes peeled. Some of these rats might be a little bit more fucked up than the kind of cute ones. So maybe we, just,
Or he's gonna get rabies.
No, they're all cute.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I can't promise there will not be moments of roll initiative, but I'm just saying, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be alright. It'll be good. We'll have a great time. But yeah, anyone want to just wrap up what we did last time for a quick little recap before we get started?
We killed big guy. After we followed him into a hell dimension, basically, or we know what this place is, don't we?
It's your first time
characters, we've heard
being
of it.
in it. You've heard of it, but first time being in it. Yes.
Okay.
We left out our incredible trap.
Oh yeah, we did an awesome bondage trap.
Hold on.
Thanks to Viller. What a champion. Yeah. Bondage trap. Had to bargain with my poor little buddy to get him to not join the fucking fight and get instantly killed in the psychic cloud of murder darkness. We frantically chased after Pip and Uvari when they got dragged/chased after to go to the sarcophagus that pulled them both in. We went in after them. And found ourselves in this horrible place after I can't remember who did the finishing blow. Was it Pip?
It was Pip, yeah.
Was the frogs.
Oh, that's right. I love that so much. And then we realized we couldn't get back, which was great. So we started marching forward, and we got outside, but it was kind of like our world with like a filter over it, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of it wrong? Am I picturing it wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Not in a way that like we're seeing people from our world, but like the physical. I don't know, Red, if I'm describing that correctly.
Everything is red.
Yeah, everything's red.
And there's water.
You all managed to slay the creature, yes. It dragged your cleric and your barbarian through the sarcophagus that Vivian almost got dragged through a few sessions ago. You guys were now inside of a crypt. Like the crypt, but like much darker, spookier. Not as inviting as the other one, even though that had its inviting and not inviting moments, thanks to the ghost that reside in the crypt of fallen heroes that you were in previously. You guys kind of figured out that there are things lurking deeper beneath the level that you were on currently in your fight, and chose to go see if you could follow the wind that was coming in. Felt like sea wind, and you walked out to see that you are in a very large structure that has a very steep drop, cliff-like, and looking out, you saw that you are surrounded by water. This place is pretty much the only stable ground that you have at the moment, and looking at the water, the jagged rocks beneath, and out into the horizon, you all managed to see that here, Hedora is still in the sky, red and proudly showing as ever.
Is there any general knowledge that it's kind of always the primary moon here?
You wouldn't know, you just got here.
So there's no, like, lore about it, for example?
When people get stuck in these, they hardly come out. And if there are some people that have made it out, you haven't had a chance to get any of those tomes.
So is it like we're like on a small section of land, almost like an island or something like that? Or
pretty much that's the best way to explain it. You are in the center of just water. You can look out and see that there is something, like there's land further away, but you are in, hold on, I can give you an example.
I feel like it would be great to
Hi, Faye.
like, swim.
I'm just listening. I'm driving to work right now.
Hi, Faye! Let me be careful! But yeah, if you guys
my God,
look at all the images that are there, it kind of gives you a good...
Oh, hell no.
If we turn around
I
and
was
look,
gonna
does
say
it
we
look...
live here now. I love it.
Does it look like some fucked up version of Shendar behind us? Like, is that what we're seeing on the hill, or is it like...
It is a structure. You are in a... Like you can see in the pictures. Just one simple standing structure, jagged rocks, water.
Could we go look in the building? Structure?
Well, we just came out of it, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's the
Oh, we
crypt.
did, okay.
I can swim.
Did
Hang on, I'm checking.
Did the sendings that we talked about at the end of last session get sent yet, or is that something we were going to do at the beginning of this session?
So the reach outs that you guys did manage to get off before you ended up in this area, you did feel them reach their targets. You have not had any responses back yet.
How rude, I got ghosted.
I should also mention that, yes, oh goodness, I always forget, Yuvari's ghost girlfriend, Thane, did fly up into the ceiling and disappeared, like, incorporeal ghost form. She vanished.
You've already been also ghosted.
And you left obviously the body of the monster that you guys did slain there, finding, I forgot what you guys did, dig around and found something. God, it's been too long. Oh, I'm bad DM, don't remember shit.
I just have an entire world in my head.
Exactly, I have a whole world in my head and I can't remember.
So stupid.
You got I know 2 people got something because I can't remember who exactly got something.
It was me.
I got
and
gloves.
Viv. Viv got gloves.
Yeah.
I got rope.
Okay, they've
Yeah.
got gloves and I don't remember what sweet baby boy got.
Shimmery rope
It was
with
magic
magical
rope.
feel. Vivian also put the magical leather gloves on, so I don't know how good or bad that is.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Gotcha.
Slap me.
I slap Pip, but gently.
Oh, yeah. Being gentle about it. Pip, an angel.
If we look at like the water, does it look like normal water, just kind of red?
You could surmise that it's probably just the reflection of the red moon in the sky on it.
Because I can transform into big stuff that can swim and carry people.
Yeah, it just, you can, that's what you can surmise from it, but touch it. Let's see.
Bitch.
I'll touch it.
Okay,
I feel like
Can we
you
do,
wouldn't even
like-
ask, you'd just already be touching it, but
True.
if I'm being honest.
Do you want me to? Because he would.
I'm just saying, it's because you are on this cliff and it is pretty jagged. If you guys are trying to get down,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need some dexterity checks from you guys. I'm sorry. Acrobatics, that kind of thing to get down.
Okay.
There's
Yeah, I'm
no
gonna go
real.
try and-
You do notice that there's no real carved steps here. Unlike that one picture, it is slippery.
Shit. Okay.
It's not. It's something that you can tell is not traversed easily, and in a sense, whatever is brought here or ends up here probably doesn't leave that often.
nice.
This hurts me to say, but Elowen would say it. What if we put a rat in it?
Oh,
Put a rat in the water?
Yeah, that does it up.
I'm sorry.
No,
that's
Yuvari's
so
just
funny.
holding Remy to his chest. How dare you?
Just
No!
doesn't have to be Remy. There's like 800 more.
But that's his family.
Find a rat.
Do we
Oh.
see any rats already swimming on their own down there?
I feel like we should
I got rope. We'll lower it in.
Listen, give me whoever's curious to see if there is something living in the water from what you can see. Just give me some perception checks.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
feel like this is a post long rest activity.
I'm really starting to see all of you for who you really are, okay?
We still have
And I
a
don't
long
like
rest.
Woof. Oh, we
This
got one
sucks.
good one, at least. Oh, 2 good ones.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Hey, that's still good. That's still good.
That's, yeah,
I'm
that's so
Elowen
good.
is not wise.
Yeah. Listen, that's okay. He doesn't have to be. He's so pretty.
Yay.
A little bit below, from what you can see. As you guys watch, the water isn't exactly as rough as you think it would be, as it hits against the cliffside and the jagged rocks. You guys aren't noticing exactly fish, but it seems like, I mean, it gives off the it gives off the look of fish, I'll put it that way. Vivian with that 27. What you can see, it looks like hands.
In the water? Great.
Well, it looks like many cute little fishies.
Wait,
Nope.
what does it look like?
Hands.
Oh!
There's hands in the water. I would like to break off a little piece of, crumb of food from what I have in my pocket, and I would like to yeet it as far away from the shore as possible and see what they do.
As far away from the shore.
Yeah, I want to throw it in a direction like away from us.
Yeah, make me a like a strength check.
Oh,
Athletics or or just a straight
You want me to throw it for you?
You got this. No, Vivian needs to learn.
You got this!
Vivian needs to learn with her 0 strength. Alright.
Yeah. Good
At least it's not
job.
negative.
She went,
Vivian, you get it about, I want to say maybe, I'll give you at least like 20 feet. 25 feet you throw it.
Like Vivian feet or like Yuvari feet?
Yuvari feet. You get about 25. You get about 25 Yuvari feet away, and you watch as it hits the surface and then begins to sink down. It only takes a matter of, I want to say, 5 seconds before you all notice, like when you throw something into a koi pond with a lot of koi bubbling. You see a bunch of what are, for sure at this point with that 27, fingers all
I'm not
grabbing for it. And I want to say it's about, I'll say a 4 foot radius of where you threw that little tiny crumb. And as it starts to settle, it just looks like it's the regular water again. Nothing ever happened.
Well, guys, I don't think we can swim.
Yeah, I don't want to get in there at all.
Yeah, never mind.
I can't swim anyway.
So, we're on an island, on a cliff, seemingly, and the only place that we can see is where we already came from? Or is it, like, up the cliff that structure is?
You guys are pretty, I want to say, high up, currently. There looks like there are higher points here that you could get to, and there are lower points. It's just going to be a bit dangerous. And just to remind you from, our last year's session, when you were inside of the rest of this crypt, in the section that you were dropped into, pulled into, dragged into even, you heard the sounds of creatures beneath, like down in the bowels of this place. And Vivian was the one, I believe, who used a sensing ability and learned that it was undead. I want to say apparitions.
Yep.
Fiends or
Very scary.
It was a bunch of things. Yeah, it's a bunch of things. And then within a mile radius, though, a lot of pings beneath and pings elsewhere. Place is full of it.
What time does it look like?
I'd say with the moon in the sky, you can definitely tell that it's past midnight here. That's a good past midnight, early, very early morning. I'll say it's probably like midnight to 2 a.m. within that time frame.
Oh my gosh, I said we'd sleep, huh?
You want to sleep here?
Yeah, we can't do shit. I don't have any spells. I'm tired. My pants look like shit.
Oh,
I think that's the first time I heard you say a cuss word, Pip.
Yeah, I reserve it for situations like this because frankly, this isn't great.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
That's fair.
You got me there.
Does anyone have, like, I can try to mend your pants. You'd have to sit there without pants on for a little bit, but...
Yeah, I've done worse. I'm gonna unpack my little bedroll.
oh god. Are you
Real
guys
quick,
going to
if
try and find a place to do this?
Yeah,
But no.
yeah. Let's not.
Just unroll.
Can I look back at the structure up the cliff? Are there, like, signs of life? And by that I mean, like, lights in windows, smoke coming from chimneys.
I hate to do this to you again. Make me another perception check.
Listen, in theory, I'm good at these. Just in practice, as usual, I'm not. So...
Can I also make a
Oh my
perception
god, worse
check?
than last time! Jesus!
Yeah, anyone that wants to assist in trying to find a place to bunker down.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I'm a bunker guy.
What's funny is I rolled great on guidance every single time.
Oh.
But the D20 is what's fucking me over.
Fucking Pip. Alright.
I need a nap.
Really wants a nap, yeah.
Pip, you guys watch as poor Pip has been through some shit. Exhausted from just having to pump out so many spells to try and not get stuck in this place that he didn't even know was going to be a possibility of the day. Frustrated, upset, and ready to just take a nap. His pants are fucked up yet again, and here we are. You all are trying to look around where you are currently, and Pip just kind of knows where to just move his head to possibly see something. Pip, with that 21 perception check, you do see a little bit further up. You're gonna have to do a little bit of climbing, unfortunately. But it's not a part of the crypt. It's a it's like a few vines and trees that definitely have seen better days, but looking into it and kind of through it, you see something move. And for a moment, you're thinking, that looks like a humanoid.
What the fuck?
That probably clearly had its eyes on you just a moment ago.
Excuse my language. But there is a fucking guy up there.
There's a fucking guy up there.
Did you see that? Vivian, you saw that.
Vivian, you definitely, when Pip kind of pointed out, because with that 21, she just noticed it just a few seconds before you. You also see that figure kind of disappear into this bit of trees. That, like I said, they're kind of like dead trees. But, and then I want to say the two of you, after you focus, you see a little bit of smoke.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
there's
that's a
definitely someone up
friend.
there. Oh, Pip, we might want to check it out before
No,
we
no,
just
there's
walk
like-
right into someone else's camp.
There's like smoke, there's like some of your weird food, like maybe pancakes.
I
love
can
pancakes.
scout it if you guys want. Do we want that?
I think we should scout it before we just go right up and say something.
All right. Saoirse is going to do something she's done before, which is summon her little starry constellation-looking hawk familiar with a charge of wild shape, and she can look through their eyes, and she's gonna have it fly up to sort of like do a flyover of the city, but it's gonna have a red hue to kind of blend in a little bit better.
So you're kind of just, are you flying around the entire structure?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I have 2 hours with it, I think.
Cool. As you, well, do me a favor and make a stealth check.
Okay, I'll go with Falcon. Okay, hang on. I'm looking. It has Dex 16, so plus 3. So it'll be this plus 3. Great. 10. Great.
So as you command this familiar to fly up and do a bit of scouting, you do get a better lay of the vastness of this crypt. Are you going towards the woods-y kind of area first on the other side, or are you going around from where you guys are to around the back?
I want to say the side that has more potential cover first, just so I can try to see a little bit more. So if the woods would offer a bit more cover but still let me see, I would start on that side.
Okay, then rewind. On your way around, the more so backside where the woods area is, you are noticing that it is a pretty steep incline from where you are. It's, considering where you all are and where that is, I want to say your characters look like ants in the moment from how high up. There is the clear sign of that smoke that Vivian and Pip saw. There is the bit of light that you can see from a campfire. You don't exactly see that person anymore, but as you come around past the woods, you do notice that there are things moving, but not in a good radius of where that campfire is. And then as you come around and start to see the fires that are lit, like I said, from with the crypt up at the very top, because you guys are kind of in the midsection, that there are quite a lot of corvids resting. And there are some that are up in the sky, and I'm so sorry with that stealth check. You do notice that they're starting to take flight towards your familiar.
Evasive maneuvers?
Evasive maneuvers. I would like to take the dodge action. Are you
mean,
gonna fly higher or lower?
Maybe fly higher, just get more distance between me and the, like, crow ravens. And, because, I mean, this thing's only going to be around for a couple hours anyway, so I might as well just get as much use out of it as I can in the moment. So I'm just going to have it, honestly, if it looks like these crows and ravens are going to try to kill it, I'm just going to have it immediately beeline for the city to get as much, or the structure itself to get a better vantage point.
Gotcha.
And just see as much as it can before it gets taken out.
Gotcha. As you get a bit closer to the structure itself, there is a moment where you see, I want to say, maybe if you all were to walk a bit closer to the front of this structure, there is a very small dock and one small boat. And as these crows and ravens, corvids in general, start to kind of like swarm and caw at your familiar here, which up close, I will say you do notice that these things, it's a wonder how they're flying. because
Oh,
the wings, the flesh and skin on these things are as if it's being melted off.
no. Ew.
As they get kind of closer to you and they kind of fly and they're trying to dive bomb, like, you know, like, get the fuck out of here. This isn't your area. This is our spot. Like, carry on with your fucking business. You do notice that they have 3 eyes and they're red and piercing. And what you notice when they caw and their mouths open, there are sharp points on their beaks. But when you get just a little bit closer, kind of trying your best to maneuver through and like, I'm not a threat, I'm one of you, you notice a figure walking towards the boat. But it is so dark, and their figure is so dark. It just looks like shadows are coming off of it.
Can I try to get a closer look?
I'll say you have about 5 minutes before these things peck the hell out of your familiar.
Okay.
No.
My bird is gonna just... So, this is the only, like, person that I have seen from this flyover?
Mm-hmm.
Other than, like, I've seen movement.
Yeah,
but-
you've seen movement. Not exactly what Pip and Vivian were seeing. Like that figure, but you do notice that one that is currently walking, and it doesn't exactly look like a person to you with how dark it is. Like I said, it just looks like shadows are kind of coming off of it, almost like a moving shadow towards a very dark covered boat.
And forgive me, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm picturing it right, and that I'm not just like interposing what I expect to see. Is it like that there were multiple fires, not on fire, but like campfires around the structure?
Yeah, they're sitting on the top. So, if
Okay.
do I need to pull up that image again? Because
I've still got it up.
Gotcha.
personally, but,
So those top points where, you know how castles have like those towers and like that one top point where it's a flat surface, you can have guards and sentries walk along the top of it to keep an eye out. And every now and then there will be like braziers lit for nighttime so that way they can see.
okay.
Giving off that kind of that vibe. The tallest point of this cliffside crypt has just a little bit of woods before it, like, and it would get to the point with you, Saoirse, that when you did go back around that way, you do notice that it is once again another sharp drop, from where the woods are down to once again the jagged edges and the water meet that structure. So it's just this point. You guys only have this much land before it's water.
Okay. So the takeaway would be that there are people outside of this structure living in the woods, or at least staying in the woods, and also that this structure is populated in some way. But the only actual figure that I've seen is the one going towards the boat. That is the logical takeaway.
Yes indeed.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna... Okay, do I want to get closer to the structure real quick and try to see more people, or do I want to go for the only person that I've seen? And I understand person is also,
That's up to
relatively
you.
speaking. Where is my falcon right now?
Closer to the person that's walking towards the boat, and also getting dive bombed by hella weird corvids.
Then I guess I'm just gonna go away from the corvids towards the person and try to, quote unquote, get a closer look.
Okay.
I understand that my little guy is not long for this world, so...
Oh.
Let's see if I can find a way. Alright. Would you like to try and make another stealth check? Because I'm just gonna let you know right now.
Is it hard?
Oh, you got this.
Actually, I wonder if Saoirse has the same stealth. No, she doesn't. Well, you know, actually, I could roll her stealth just to make it easier, and then just add another +2 to make it the same as what the birds would be. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So this is for the bird with the bird's modifier. Oh!
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Alright.
Good job, Bird.
Good job, Bird. Good job, Bird.
Go.
As you have, your bird has now brought commotion with it. As these corvids are flying a little bit too low for this individual who seems to be a part of something greater here. You swoop down. The corvids are following to an extent. They kind of stop, I want to say maybe 40 feet above this individual as your bird swoops down for you to get a better look. You do see this.
Oh, fuck.
You see that, and as your bird swoops down and this red catches this individual's eyes, you see the head snap towards where your bird is. And two glowing red eyes peer back at your bird. I'm gonna need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna roll a d20. See what it does. I feel like it's a safe bet to say no. Doesn't matter.
Bird is done.
And you're connected with this bird, correct?
I'm seeing through its eyes.
You're
I don't
seeing
know.
through its eyes.
It's up to you if it connects deeper than
Awesome. Your bird is bamfed out of the,
has 1 HP, so.
yeah, it's gone. Your bird's gone. And you, everybody else, please make me perception checks on your dear, you can do them with advantage on your dear big sister Saoirse here.
Oh, God. Thank Frog.
Ooh, a 20. 30! Jesus!
Jesus Christ.
Viv knows all.
Viv saw through the bird's eyes too.
Yeah, literally. Jesus Christ.
It doesn't show to me.
Tab that has the information for giant seahorse on it. I won't need that.
So I'm gonna say Yuvari specifically.
Huh?
What you notice, I'll start with the bottom number. What you notice in this moment, you see Saoirse kind of take a step back, and you know with your danger sense as just a barbarian in general that if she took any further of a step back, she probably would have started falling. I want to say you put your hand out for her, Vivian,
Yeah.
Pip, and Elowen. When Saoirse's eyes kind of come back to her specifically from where she had been, well, Pip and Elowen, you see the red hue over her eyes. It's kind of like, you know what her eyes look like. This is pure red. Vivian, you with a 30, goddamn 30, you see red eyes, but you see pupils that you've never seen them on Saoirse before, but they flash for just a moment before Saoirse can blink and get her shit together from what she just saw. And for some reason, inside, in your fucking mind's eye with this 30, somebody just got a peek at all of you through Saoirse's eyes. Saoirse, you feel one hell of a headache coming on.
Great.
Well, as soon as that happens, I want to be real quick. Okay, we need to move right now. Saoirse, I don't know what you saw, but something saw us, and we need to move from where we are to somewhere else.
It was like it was made of cloth. There were red eyes. He killed my bird.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Anywhere else, preferably away from whatever that was, for the moment.
I feel like
Everywhere
Saoirse's
is
gonna
not
look for
nice.
someone to like hold their arm, because her head's a little fucked up right
Yeah,
now.
Yavari's got his arm around her.
Thank you.
Keep her from falling.
I'll just grab a bag. Oh, what do you have in here?
Rocks.
Just gonna take a quick little peek-see.
My rock collection.
My rock collection. I have an Amelie style rock skipping hobby. Don't worry about it.
So are you which way are you heading towards?
Oh God. I mean, how many options do we have? Right?
No.
Not a ton.
Up and down.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, my thought was have Saoirse point out whichever direction that entity is, and us go the opposite as best we can, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, I'd
Start
be
with that,
able to
and
do
then-
that much, I think, right?
Really,
Yeah.
they're really nice.
The other way of that entity is towards the woods.
And we're going towards the woods, which I will
Well-
say I saw movement in the woods. But movement could mean anything. We know what that way. Well, we don't know, but yeah.
Well, shouldn't we try to talk to, like, something? To see if we can
Yeah.
get any information on where we are?
Maybe something that didn't kill a bird by looking at it, though.
That was
Well,
my
I mean-
thought, yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
I
we'll
agree
be
with you.
ethical.
I agree with you.
Could we, if we head towards the forest, can we just try to stick near the edge and, like, make a survival check to find an area that feels moderately hidden, maybe?
Oh yeah. Listen, you
Could
want
I
to go
give
into the
guidance
woods?
to Viv for
You
that?
you go through the woods. I'm gonna need
Yeah.
survival
Oh, I
and
hate
stealth
the
checks.
I
Are
Are
love
we
the
gonna go
woods.
through the woods, or are we gonna go... Like, I was thinking we go into the edge of the woods, we don't go all the way in, but we could go all the way in.
That's
let's be
up to you
realistic,
guys.
yeah.
That's up to you
If we-
guys.
If we get to the edge of the woods and we just see like 100,000 beaming, like glowing red eyes looking at us, we're not gonna mosey our little butts in there.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
that's
what
what
we
too, you
see,
know?
I guess.
You
Head in
know?
that direction and take a peek, maybe?
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Then the one who is leading this charge, I will say, please give me a survival, which is perfectly fine. And if there is guidance involved, add your guidance.
Bye, Faye.
Bye,
Have
Faye.
fun.
Aww. Bye, Faye.
Bye.
Love you.
Do you want me to lead the way?
Who's got the
I'm
best?
carrying Sersha.
I got a
Who's the
plus
yeah.
3.
I
I have
feel
a
like
plus 7.
Oh
little
shit, okay.
wall.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't even know why it's ever a question. Anna always rolls good, so
With
make her do
guidance,
everything.
You also have guidance.
I was like, currently we're just doing a lot of things that Vivian's really good at. That's just been the last, like, 2 sessions.
Perceiving
It's
and
just been
surviving.
the thing
love
she's
that.
good at. Okay, so survival and then guidance, which is the D4, yes?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Okay, pop off.
Jesus.
Pop off, Fibs.
Fuck.
Jesus
This is where it was
cheating.
meant to be.
Literally.
We're safe.
That
all
crystal. It's that crystal.
Vivian.
Yeah.
You are someone who has traversed many, many, many different types of climates, and just areas in general. You enjoy just being out there in the world, and you've seen a lot of it. This is different, but it's proving no bigger issue than the woods that you like to peruse through every now and then. As you are sticking closer to the edge of the large bound of dead trees, which you would think it would make it a bit easier if you're looking up at the canopy of them, what that should be there, that is no longer present. You do notice how large these trees are. It gives you very much the feel of if it were a situation in Arginon where they did not have evergreen kind of trees there. As you are leading your group through this situation that you guys have currently found yourselves in, you know where to kind of step, as you do notice there is a bit of an incline here. You know where to step. You know that since there is no clear stonework pathway, or perhaps somebody carved it out, that doesn't exist, but you know where to put your feet, telling the others when it comes to walking along routes and getting a good bearing that way. As you're making your way a bit further up, you don't know exactly where Saoirse had seen the movement, because at the moment where you are, you're not seeing anything. You can kind of look in, look back, and it's not exactly showing too much movement. The closer that you get, as you get further, you do start to smell that smoke. Anyone that is interested can roll perception checks for what they are seeing, hearing.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I rolled.
Did I finally roll decent? I did. I rolled a 30.
Nice.
Whoa.
Damn.
Gosh, fucking these 30s here. Yeah, I want to say it's funny because the dice do really tell a story. I feel like you're so busy helping Saoirse and trying not to like step wrong or have her step wrong, that you're the reason Saoirse is getting up and moving the way that she is, because that headache is now a migraine as you're walking, as you're getting further. Those who had a high, so Elowen, Pip, and Saoirse. Vivian, it also does speak for the 15. You are so busy in your element that it's like, I don't really care too much about what's behind me. I'm more so worried about what's in front of us. But Elowen, Pip, and Saoirse being on this side of the crypt, and what feels like it's definitely higher as you all traverse a bit more on this incline, the air does start to feel a little thinner. You guys hear the sounds of moaning and groaning coming from the crypt behind you. And with that 30, Saoirse, you're starting to notice that up here in this thin air, there's a bit of a fog starting to cover the ground up here. It's making it a little bit harder for Vivian, but not too hard.
Well, it seems like they're having fun back there.
It is pain and agony. Moaning and groaning, excuse me. That is misery behind you.
At least they have each other.
Oh my god. I don't know what this fog means, but I don't know, I don't really want to be in it, but we don't have... I mean, there's only one structure. Now, the moaning and groaning, is that coming from literally where we exited from?
You can surmise that. It's in the structure. Whatever is making that noise. And Vivian, you smell smoke, and I want to say, with your 15 perception check for this situation, You're smelling food.
Oh,
You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely a sort of meat.
Does it smell tasty or just like
Oh no, it smells
burning
good.
flesh?
No, it smells like
Ooh,
someone's
okay.
cooking. Smells like someone's cooking.
Can I tell with my 15 which direction it's coming from?
You notice that you're on a path upward, and you're gonna say I want it more so towards. If you go up a bit further and go west a bit, you will come across it. The fog hasn't gotten up high enough yet, so you can kind of start to see as the closer you get, you do see the smoke from probably wherever that good smell is coming from.
Just, okay.
I was just gonna. I wanna relay that someone's cooking further up. So
hell yeah.
Rude, we gotta go up.
well, the last thing that we had eyes on didn't seem great. So I don't know if we should try to maybe send one person to ahead a little bit to scout, or if we should just all try and stealth up. I don't know that we want to just walk into someone's campsite without doing a little bit of reconnaissance.
Well, why not? I mean, the worst that's
Yeah.
gonna happen is we have to kill the dude and steal all his shit.
Last time we went in somewhere and someone was cooking was like Saoirse's home, and that turned out great.
Yeah, we had a bit of an in there, though. You know?
Yeah, Saoirse did know them already.
But what if there's somebody that can help us? What if they know more about this place?
What if we're the
undead
next
don't eat.
dinner, Yuvari?
1 against 6? Come on. Come
I
on,
mean,
babes. You
one.
sound silly.
I can't remember the last time someone didn't like us.
Thank you, Pip.
Really?
You get me. You get me, man.
They're literally yesterday, a ghost.
Literally 5 minutes ago.
I guess not even yesterday, earlier today, a ghost.
But like,
Didn't like us.
Saoirse gestures at her head. My migraine seems to indicate that not all are fucking friendly here.
Well, I mean, your bird Loki was stalking him a little bit, and he was
Yeah.
minding his own business. So maybe we got off on the wrong foot. What if we just said hi to him?
he hasn't met us yet.
Yeah, exactly. He only
And I
met this
think we might
bird that
wanna-
was, you know.
I love your optimism.
Look at the smile.
I think
Is-
I'm very
You can't say no to Pip's smile. Look at that. He's adorable.
Is the
Okay.
fog coming from the water?
Yeah, it looks like it's coming. It's traveling upward. So
How dense is it?
you can see your feet barely.
Is there anything in it?
No. It's
Okay.
just fog.
Okay.
It's not hurting any of you.
I don't know
it's
if I
just-
describe anything here as just blank, but
yeah,
Like, me
it does not indicate
I'm on
harm.
guard.
It's indicating more so
Yet.
if you guys don't get up further, perhaps you might have a harder time navigating.
Going up.
I mean, Elwyn is our best talker, our most people person, I think, right?
always.
Could we perhaps try to just stealth close enough to get a better idea of how many people there are, and then if it seems like it's just 1 or 2 guys, we send like Elwyn and one other person in to have a conversation before all of us crash someone's campfire?
Yeah.
We could, as long as we make sure they don't know about the rest of us, because us straight up lying about how many people we have would certainly not be endearing.
We could
How
make
I'm not
about-
suggesting we lie, I think all 6 of us coming in, or all 5 of us coming at the same time is a bad idea.
I agree.
Yeah, I can go in first. I can have a chat. We can sit down. And then I'll say,
Can
oh my
somebody
gosh,
go
I
with
just
you?
remembered.
Can I at least go with you, Elwyn?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can be my bodyguard.
Okay, I'll be your
Here we
bodyguard.
go.
Alright, Pip, I
Make
need
it
you
a
to
little
hold
better.
Saoirse for me.
And come here.
Okay.
Just hands her over.
She just wraps her tail around Pip's arm for more stability.
Aww.
Flexing.
So, so Elwyn and Uvari are walking up more west. You two.
What'd you say, Ren? Sorry.
Elwyn and Uvari, you two are walking up more west.
To where the
Yeah,
this
to where
camp
the
also
smoke is.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Are you doing this stealthily or just like walking up?
I don't.
Ish.
Like, yeah.
Like, quietly.
Okay.
Quietly, but
don't-
not lyingly.
I
Yeah.
don't want it to seem like we're trying to sneak up on them, because I don't want them to think we're trying to sneak up on them, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
yo, these guys trying to get us, get them! You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
maybe
I don't want to do
casual.
that. Yeah, kind of like that, I would say.
Okay. Then I'm still gonna ask for you two to make me stealth checks, but the fucking DC on this is low because you're not trying to alarm people.
Okay.
If there's people to alarm.
Yeah, who says if they're people?
We both got 13s, yay!
Yeah, like I said, DC's low. You guys move through the woods. There are moments where I want to say, Uvari, you take steps and you hear something kind of skitter off from how large you are. It's like, no, I don't want any parts of that.
Yeah, that's right.
I am regrettably going to have to inform Elwyn that you probably are going to end up with little spider webs in your hair here and there.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
what if I put Elwyn on my back, like a backpack?
Then less spider webs than both of you
Oh,
now
okay.
are getting.
We'll work it.
I mean, you were already collecting them through your horns. You already have like a little situation going on. You're making really weird spider cotton candy. And as you walk a bit further, you guys do come up to a point where there is a tiny clearing, big enough for a small camp. You do not see a small camp, but you do notice that the fire is going. There is I want to say it looks like potentially a boar, but not a whole one. It's just a piece that's over the fire. And you don't see who could have set it up, though.
So there's just nobody here?
There's like little indications that someone was there.
Huh. Okay.
But do you guys move closer towards it? You're gonna stick there and be like, what the fuck?
What do you think, Elwyn? Should we just go back, or should we check it out a little bit? I don't want anybody to like come back and see we're just snooping through their stuff.
Yeah, and also like, I don't know. I feel like fresh food being left somewhere is definitely trap vibes in my mind.
Yeah.
Because like, who would leave this when you're on a deserted island? You know. And let's go
Yeah,
now.
exactly. This delicious, tasty looking food.
You
Yeah.
two.
Oh no.
Make me a perception check.
I'm so good at these. See?
Guys, I love sending you two out. This is fun.
This may have been
You two are having this conversation and talking to each other, and like, well, maybe we shouldn't do this, or maybe we should do that. But what if we, it smells so good, that you kind of just don't get a good read of the set of eyes that are looking at you right now from a little bit of a higher vantage point in these trees. Watching you, wondering what you're going to do in this situation.
And we
Oh,
don't
Lord.
notice this?
Sorry.
Okay.
We're
Why did we
done.
send out 2 people with 0 wisdom?
Um, well, I think this is a bust, Ellen. What do you think? Should we go back to the others and tell them that nobody was here, or?
Yeah, I guess it was a bust. I don't even like boar anyway.
I mean, yeah, so
Yeah,
gross
Yuvari, it
enough.
smells so fucking good. When's the
He's
last
drooling a
time
little
you
bit.
had a good ass meal? Besides,
What Saoirse's
in-
mom made him breakfast.
exactly, and it is
He's hungry.
well right. It is well past then, and that meat that's just sitting in you for you being who you are, having to rough it. You know, in a situation like this, food's probably not going to come easy, and that right there in front of you looks like it might burn if someone doesn't turn it. But man, does that smell so fucking good.
Helen, I need you to do me a favor right now. Pull me by the ear away from this food, because I want to eat it.
I can't reach your ear.
Oh shit. Well, he just walks towards it.
He pulls him back by his pants. He's like,
Oh.
Yuvari,
I got snacks. I got snacks in my bag.
Oh. Oh.
Yuvari,
Okay.
Yuvari, are you taking a step towards?
He would have taken like one step. Yes,
You would have took
until
one
Ellen
step?
told him.
Okay, you took one step. Do me a favor. You can make this with advantage.
Okay.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
For both of us.
Dude.
Oh my god, the
15.
one is crazy.
A 15. A 15. That's not... Listen, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
You might live.
Elwyn, as you are trying your best to convince your friend not to take another step forward, you see out the corner of your eye, because it is coming in and it's coming quick, you see a person launch themselves from the tops of this dead tree that managed to blend in and be still enough for just long enough to drop down, and you see them coming directly for where you are, and they're trying to grab onto Yuvari's horns to potentially try and drag him down, like at least pull him down if they can. With our sweet baby here on your back, and I want to say a bit of a gasp. Yuvari, with that 15, you managed to take a step out of the way, and this person manages to stick the landing and is very low on the ground before you notice that they have a knife in hand, and they're looking at you, and they're muttering something under their breath. It's a little bit hard to hear because they have a mask on currently. And my nephew is crying so loud. But they look towards the two of you, and you can't really see eyes with this mask on, and you're wondering how the fuck do they see, but they're looking at you in a I'm protecting my shit kind of way.
I feel like Yuvari instantly like would have like held his hands up, be like, "Whoa, whoa, no offense, not really scared of knives." Second, it was gonna burn. I was just trying to help you.
Ellen kind of pats Zivari's shoulder and kind of whispers, I can do the talking.
I was getting ready to say, you've already making deception check. I'm just kidding.
He kind of steps down. Kind of does like a little like showy like hand motion of like, it's okay. Oh, this was your food.
So
We were
you
just watching
hop
out.
down.
It's dangerous to leave stuff unattended.
Okay. I'm sorry, I have to turn you up. I can't hear you that well.
Oh,
That's my bad.
No,
All
it's
right.
my bad. It's okay.
But you Eloin, sweet baby, as you get down and try to de-escalate the situation. This individual takes some like steps back towards their food, but they're still holding that knife, and they're looking between the two of you. And there's a bit of a head tilt as they're trying to gauge what you said, what you've already said. This entire situation is a little bit, not that they weren't prepared for it, if that makes sense.
Yuvari's anxiously pointing at the meat. It's burning! It's burning!
No, it's fine. It's fine. Listen, we don't even eat meat. So, like, we were really just looking out for you. We're vegetarians.
What? I mean...
Deception check. We're vegetarians.
Someone is a vegetarian.
Excuse me?
Can he have advantage?
Yeah, that makes
right.
that checks though. But that checks for sure.
Oh my god. We did send pretty D&D versions of Bebop and Rocksteady out on a diplomatic mission. We really did.
Did we like say after like 5 minutes we were gonna come after them, or is this just gonna like be downhill from here?
Right, exactly.
wanna
So
see
I
how
will.
this plays
So I was gonna say. So just for planning purposes, we're gonna take a quick second and shift to the other crew. Are you? What is
Wait, are they
your
gonna die?
plan?
What are we doing?
Yeah, like what are you all doing? You guys are waiting for them to come back? Or is there like, all right, we give them like 10 minutes and then we go and follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a little
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show
Yeah, we'll
my
give them a couple minutes.
new shield.
I would love to also though just like stealth a little closer.
You could be the
Not
midpoint.
like super close. Yeah, I kind of want to be like halfway between. So if I and try and listen, and if I hear anything, I will, I don't know, do little bird chirps.
You could shoot
and be
an
like,
arrow in
"Come
our
on!"
direction.
With my luck, I'd shoot Pip. I don't want to.
That would not be
I think I
ideal.
could do like owl sound. I don't know. I'll make some kind of like bird sound at you guys that I will let you know what it's gonna be first.
Okay.
Oh, did you hear that?
Gotcha.
Bird, bird. That's a weird bird sound.
As our lovely duo here tries their best to talk their way through this not exactly completely hostile moment, but this individual starts to stand a bit more their height instead of being crouched down ready to lunge at the two of you. And with that head tilt, you guys can... I want to say it's one of those, like, I'm trying to understand what the hell you're talking about kind of head tilt before you hear... You two are terrible liars.
I get that a lot.
Locked.
I've never lied in my life.
You said Langley.
I know that you have others with you.
Oh, good. That makes this a whole lot easier then.
We didn't even lie about that yet.
Yeah.
We were just walking and being good Samaritans, looking out for the people of this rock island. And
The people of this rock island. People. You mean the fucking monsters around here?
well, we're not looking out for them. We're looking out for people like you and me My bodyguard.
I don't need looking after. That is not the problem here.
Alright, then we'll leave you be. We were just trying to help.
Have you ever had a sleepover before?
Right.
Once again, this masked figure just kind of looks towards you, Yuvari, and it's another head tilt of what the fuck?
I was just wondering. Because we could have one right now if you want. All my friends need a place to sleep.
So now the truth comes out. You just want to commandeer my space.
And be your friend.
I don't have friends, and I do not need them.
Why?
Because when you get attached to something or anything here, it leaves you eventually. Whether of its own volition or not.
I mean, fair.
You seem sad.
He does seem sad.
So I guess I'll just take my friends and my master here. Can we sleep like on the outskirts, like right outside your setup here, or?
Where does your setup end? Is it like
Yeah, where's the line?
this whole like circle?
Sending these two is a horrible idea that I intend to do over and over and over
I'm
again.
so sorry, I'm trying not to
No,
break
they
immersion here.
My
Not-
favorite.
I really try not to break immersion. In that moment when you both start talking this nonsense to this individual, you do note that they... the knife is further down than in attack mode, as they start to back up closer towards the meat they had prepared for dinner for themselves. And without a beat of not being able to look at you two, you watch them kind of reach and turn the spit roast, the homemade spit roast that they did, and kind of turn it so that way the meat is now being cooked on the other side.
You just see a very sigh in relief. He's like, fuck.
I cannot blame you for wanting to find a place for safekeeping of yourselves. I'd rather meet the entire party before I allow you all to commandeer my space.
That is so fair.
Yeah, let's
We'll
go
go
get
get them. Yeah, let's go get them.
Yeah.
And I will show you two what you saw.
Oh, I love him.
Oh.
That's so rude.
Did you guys see what I saw earlier on the docks, or was that just me?
That was just
I
you.
think it was
That's
just
just
you, yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I really didn't do a good job describing him. Anyway.
But you do note, when you do meet this individual, the cloak is on them currently. But as you two said that you would go, get them, then he is kind of more so focused on his food. But also, you know that if you tried anything, it'd probably whoop your ass. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, we're fine. You're fine for now.
It's okay. Yeah.
See, stupidity works all the time.
We literally nailed it.
Yeah.
We got a place to stay, maybe food, made a friend.
Well,
Listen, we love the optimism.
Yeah.
As they're walking away, Elowen definitely high fives Subari.
Yeah. We tab me up, little man.
Fuck yeah.
As you guys walk back, you do run into Vivian, who is at the halfway.
Oh, hey, Vibs, what's up?
I mean, not a ton. How'd it go?
It went really good.
It really did.
We're actually really good at this.
Mm-hmm. Like, we nailed it.
Cool.
Yeah,
what happened?
Well, we met the guy at the camp. He's pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
Just one guy?
Yeah, it's just one guy. He's
At
pretty
least,
cool.
probably. He
Yeah.
doesn't like friends, so he probably doesn't have any friends.
Oh, he totally likes me and Elowen, though.
Yeah, we're his first 2 friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should
That's
go
impressive,
get
honestly.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool. We should go get Pip and Saoirse and bring him back.
Cool. That sounds good. I'm gonna wait at this midway point while you grab them, and then I'll go in with you guys. I just want to make sure that there's not, just in case something weird happens.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Keep an eye on the path.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
I was
Saoirse
also
and
thinking
Pip.
that, yes. Yeah.
You guys do notice that the fog is now more so at your knees. You can't see your feet anymore.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Shit.
Hey, listen, the bird sounds is gone, but look what I can do.
Let me see. Show me.
It's like a vine
Oh.
sprouting out, and when it comes back, it has like Elowen in it.
Oh.
Wow.
Like, oh shit!
That's cool.
I love that.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Wait, sorry,
How'd
what
it
you...
go?
what?
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We made a
good.
friend. We can go chill with him for a little bit. You guys want to
Insight
meet him?
check. I'm just kidding.
Are you sure you worry?
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, what'd you say, Pip?
Are you nah? That's not your worry. I think we've been tricked, Saoirse. The birds
What do
are
you mean?
silent. There's weird fog.
Pip, did you hit your head? It's me! It's your buddy! It's your bro!
We've known each other for years now.
Yeah.
We've known each other for like 5 days.
We met at the bar, had a drink together, I cried on your shoulder. Come on. It's me. Come on, I'm
You went to
fucking
the
hungry.
beach?
Let's go get food.
Okay. That's your worry, I know.
Just looking at them like, okay.
You can never be too cautious.
You know what? You got me there.
That is a
Except
very
I'm
good
never
mentality.
cautious, so...
We should
It's good
come
to
up
have you
with a
guys.
code word anytime we have to separate because we don't know what kind of bullshit this place can pull on people.
How about
This
fuck?
is true.
Lots of people say that a lot more than you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
How about beans?
Or bees.
Or
Bees.
like, we ask a
Bees.
question and we give a nonsense answer, but a specific nonsense answer.
No, we do that
Like,
way too much.
Okay, but okay, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
how's the weather? Applesauce. Like that kind of idea.
Wait, so you
They're
just
not
say
gonna-
nonsense?
I'll
How-
always
Like a
answer with
specific-
beans.
The
How's
answer
the
is always
weather?
beans.
Beanishly, sir? I don't know.
Yeah. How's the
Wait,
weather?
so do
I
we
love
say
beans.
nonsense?
We'll say beanishly. That's the answer.
Beanishly.
Beanishly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I can remember that. I don't have
I
anything
don't
to
think
write
I
it
can
down.
either.
Oh, buddy. Well, listen, we're gonna find you something. We'll get your diary back. The ghosts, I think they went and found it. So,
Yeah.
Listen, it's in a place where people don't tend to visit. So, it's pretty safe.
This is true.
And we'll get it back, I promise. Just like we're gonna get Flint back.
But I still won't remember the bees.
It's
Do you-
okay, we love bees. You'll remember bees.
It's okay. We can give you a hint when we ask the question.
We're gonna group remember everything.
Yeah.
Actually, when we just hear you stutter trying to say bees because you don't remember that it's bees, we'll know it's you because we know you will forget bees.
But like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
about
or you just say,
Vivian?
I don't
Vivian
remember the
doesn't know
code
about the
word.
bees.
Oh, we'll update Vivs. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anyways,
Anyway,
I'm really
what
hungry.
We're really smart, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saoirse, I think you're the only one in this group who has any brain cells. So thanks for being impartial. He just starts walking off.
Speak for yourself, Yuvari.
What? You
By the
told
way,
the guy I was a vegetarian.
plus
Listen,
one
I am.
int, so you know.
I can't judge
Anyway.
a book by its cover. You never know.
That's true.
Exactly.
I get all this beef from broccoli.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Broccoli.
You guys are
Beef.
having this
I guess.
conversation as you
Spinach?
as you reconvene with Vivs.
We'd reconvene discussing alternate protein sources.
So Vivs, you hear them talking about this interesting topic.
Hello?
You know, beans are a really good source of protein.
That's true.
Legumes.
Oh my god.
The legume.
Oh, yeah.
Even
No, but like,
nuts.
they make the honey.
What?
This
Why would you eat
conversation
bees?
is a train wreck.
Vivs, I didn't know you were a liar. That's.
Wait, what?
Why would you eat bees?
You can't make honey with legs.
No,
I mean, technically, there's lots of bee
Here, watch
legs,
me.
like it, like beans. You know,
Like,
like
yeah,
you make chili
beans.
out of, or
Beans can't make honey.
no, beans are
Like
good
honey
protein.
beans?
Oh, why were we talking about honey?
You started
I'm so
talking about
hungry.
honey.
I'm so hungry. I need to eat. I'm starting to see things.
You already want to eat the bees.
Me right now, is Link the one that's hungry? No, the roleplay's too good. Too convincing.
with Yuvari
Anyway.
and Elwyn and Vivs kind of leading everyone up as we're having this conversation together as a party. You do manage to find the clearing once again, and paying attention more closely to his meal. You do see the individual again, the hood down now, as they were waiting for you all to get back. There is that slight moment of, it's not even startle, it's like prepared for anything. But they had heard your conversation. You guys weren't exactly being quiet about it, and they heard
Yeah,
beans and
He's
broccoli
right.
and
That
legumes
is the
and
opposite of
honey
that,
and
so.
beans. Like, what the hell? So you guys just see the rotating meat on the fire as this individual looks up from it, but still rotating as need be. I'll show you all.
Oh.
Mask still on the face, of course, but
Saoirse
How tall is he?
politely curtsies.
how tall is he?
Yeah.
When he stood up to his full height, you would probably say he's about 5'7".
Oh, short king.
Inch taller than me in real life. Short king.
You know, I'm over here at 5'5". Like, that's a tall person.
That's the same height as
That person's
Saoirse.
tall.
No, you.
That's
That was
tall.
Yuvari. He
No,
thought he was.
that makes
okay.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tracks. That tracks.
Hello, I brought my friends.
We're back.
I see. I expected this, but interesting.
We're not here to mean any harm.
We're just really confused and tired. And possibly hungry. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Not just
I
you.
believe I
but-
did surmise that much. You are not exactly what I was expecting to find today, but here we are.
How long have you been here?
And that is a question that I, unfortunately for you, I can't answer because I do not understand it. Time here. Exactly.
Well,
Is it
What?
different?
year was it when you left where you were?
And it's taking much longer than you would think for someone to be able to pull out like a number, especially given that they don't seem or sound old. I am not even sure that I left. But if I had
Yeah.
to place it, perhaps 150.
I have it in my notes somewhere, but what is that compared to where we are now? Is that even something that tracks with our year?
It
Like-
does not track with your year at all. So you
You
guys
can bullshit on us
would
about
know specifically that you are in the year 41 PE in the peace area, so post the Great Light.
Oh, interesting.
And this individual just said 150.
What?
That makes sense in a competition era
Mm-hmm.
thing. Does that mean you came here during the competition era?
We are still within the competition era, are we not?
Not for about
No.
41 years.
You guys are all younger. I believe all your characters are younger than when the peace era actually started.
Yes.
So this person just said 150. So they are 50 years after Ladros came into the picture. At 200. So they have been here for a minute.
Does that mean like they're approaching like 100 years or 1,000 years? I mean, or am I getting it backwards?
So
They
Because I'm very dumb in real life.
God, what a mood.
so
they'd be like 200, right?
yeah, so this person is a little bit over 200 years old.
Then we would explain that. Hopefully, it doesn't give them a breakdown.
Considering where they live, there's a moment where there's pause as you explain, like, we are in year 41 of the PE, and they're completely baffled because they're like, what the fuck is the PE? And they aren't aware of the Great Light either.
We
There's a
could
silence,
explain.
but it's still turning the meat.
Where did you come from? Like before you got sucked into this lovely place? Did you get sucked in through a hole? We did.
There was a place that I traveled to. A coastal city. I do not know if you all have heard of it or what exactly might be there now, but a lot of pirates.
A lot of what?
Pirates. And he's taking you guys have just given him so much information, and his brain is like a little occupied with a multitude of things as he's searching for the name. It's been so long, and with what you all have gathered, mainly Alwyn and Uvari, this person doesn't talk to people. People are not important or reason to even talk about why even. But there's just a moment where it's like he stops rotating this meat, and I believe the place was called Yefia.
Is that a place we know the name of?
Nah.
Yeah.
That's not a place you all know, but that's a place your high stakes characters know.
Twirling my hair. Oh my god.
And the only person who knows about that is Vivian with her 30 perception roll that made her see it the next fucking campaign. The other campaign.
Vivian's cheating, that doesn't count.
Yes, I believe it was Yefia.
Well, we've been all pretty rude, I think. Like, we don't even know your name, and we're asking all this question. You don't even know our names. So, like, hi, I'm Pippa. Like, this is my hand. Careful, there's like a little flower in it now. I don't know why exactly, but like, if you don't want to shake my hand, it's fine. You just have to say it, so I don't, you know.
I'm Yuvari. You may not want to shake my hand because it's covered in blood and dirt and stuff.
Oh, you should have wiped it.
Well, I mean, I don't want to wipe it on my clothes. Samir got them for me.
You look gross anyway.
His clothes are already covered in dirt and blood anyway. Oh, I don't want to wipe it on there.
I'm Saoirse.
Vivian?
I'm Elowen. He twirls his hair.
You all are very strange, but
We get that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell that you are certainly not from here.
Well,
Trying
yeah.
to find out how to get out of here.
But like, what's your name?
Hearing the out of here, you guys do hear a deep laughter leave. Like, hear it. It leaves from his gut, hearing out of there. Out. Interesting. You can call me Mist.
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 Yeah, like all the stuff on the ground.
That is fog.
Oh. There's a difference?
I guess. I didn't know either.
To me, there is a difference. Obviously, because one is by name, and I prefer not to be looked at as fog.
Yeah, fog is so lame. Mist is way cooler. Nice to meet you, Mist.
Mr. Mist.
We're gonna be friends by the time we're done with you.
And
I
that's
think we're already friends.
Oh, yeah.
If you could see the facial expressions behind the mask, but you know, you can't, so.
Is it okay if I put like my little bedroll down here? I'm really tired.
You all do look worse for wears. But I do not sense that you will kill me in my sleep or attempt to. You probably will not be able to, but you may do what you wish.
Thank you.
We should take watches.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm down.
I can go first. I'm not tired.
I'm very
I'm not
sleepy.
tired either. I'm kind of a little freaked out about what's going on. Why are we not talking about that, by the way?
Because we are too tired and horrified.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You guys.
After a sleep, we can reassess.
There's a moment where you guys do notice that this individual is pulls out his knife again, and there's moments where he's like poking at the fire, and reveals that there are a few potatoes underneath of this meat in the fire that have been roasting. And he is one.
Yuvari is staring at it like a starved animal,
What is that
but
down
trying not to look at it, but failing really badly.
This plane's equivalent of potatoes.
there? Potatoes. Uh-huh.
And you see kind of stab one. And
Oh.
he pulls it up towards, like, so you all can see. And then with the gloved hands, with one of his gloved hands, he, like, kind of breaks it open. You guys watch the steam roll off of it. And it's funny being in the proximity of where he is and where you all are. You guys smell this sweet aroma.
Ugh.
But it's not like it's not too overbearing. It hits the nose for a second and then it goes away. But then he kind of laughs a bit to himself for a second. It's like, guys, perhaps more of a sweet potato. But on the inside, it's not that orangey color we're all used to, or the white of a normal potato. This is giving off a bit more like a weird soft blue.
Oh.
I
Question.
don't think that's healthy.
Ren,
Yes.
what would normally be in like a rations? Like, what kind of food would be in a serving?
God, isn't it like jerky or some shit?
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, I think if you hover over it, it says like jerky and dried fruit.
Yeah.
Want some
Oh,
crackers?
okay.
Saoirse can cast Purify Food and Drink as a ritual, by the way, if anyone's really scared, but that might be considered rude by our new friend, so I don't know.
I was.
Hmm.
Yuvari's pulling out some of his rations and he's like, I
Yeah,
have
same.
this stuff if you want some. We can.
I have some of this and this. We can, like... If you give me some of your things, I can give you a cracker?
Would we know, or can I make a roll to see if we would know if it's okay for us to eat the food here, or if that's no bueno?
Yeah, give me, is it like a survival? Or like an instinct, yeah, I'll make it, why don't you make me either a nature or a, because it came from the earth here, or a, survival. Either one. To know, like, hey, maybe I should eat that, maybe I shouldn't.
I'm sticking to my crackers.
Ooh, wasn't great.
Let's see. 15s aren't bad. It's honestly because you guys watch this individual kind of like sniff, make sure that it's like that what he did is correct, and because he broke it open and he like takes a look. I'd say that the ones with 15s, you guys know that it's probably a way that things have to be prepared. But with Yuvari extending his, like, hey, you can have some of this, Miss takes a moment and looks at the group, telling that, obviously seeing that you're haggard and have probably had one hell of a interaction with some monster around here. There is just one moment where the heart has a little bit of bleed to it. And he looks up at the red moon that is kind of starting to move a little bit more. You can tell it's probably going from midnight a little bit more into the 2 a.m. time frame. And with a stick that he has prepared for his food here, he kind of sticks the potatoes that he's roasted this time, and he puts them all on this stick, and he just walks over to Elwyn and Uvari, specifically since those two were the first that he met. There's enough for all of you with that, as he hands it over so you don't burn yourself trying to touch it, because it is hot.
You see a single tear form in Uvari's eye.
And he looks at the rest of you and it's like, I will not be opening those for you, but if you open them, I will carve off some of the meat and give you some. He gives up half of what looks like probably a nice-ass boar's leg he's been fucking roasting all day. And he brings over that meat for all of you that are in your vicinity of his little encampment here, and then he just goes and plops himself down. With surprisingly his back towards you, so you guys do notice that he shifts his mask up so he can start eating, but you can't see his face because he's faced away from you.
Uvari makes sure that Mist gets the jerky from his rations.
No.
It's really good, you should try it, and just leaves it by his leg.
I think there's some, what are they called again? Raisins in my rations. Does anyone want these? They're disgusting.
Yeah, I'll take raisins. I'll take raisins.
we love Fibs.
So, you want to trade for a different kind of dried fruit?
No, why would need dry foods?
Because it lasts longer, then it doesn't go bad.
You have crackers?
Yeah, of course.
I'll take some more crackers.
A cracker?
Yeah.
Here you go, Pip.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Good crackers.
I got ghost wine still, if anyone wants ghost wine.
Ghost.
Whoa, ghost wine.
I don't think I
Yeah.
should be drinking that right now.
Yeah,
Keep you warm.
maybe we should wait on the ghost, on the getting drunk on ghost wine until we're a little less exposed in a place we've never been before.
You bring up a good point, Vivs. Glad to have you on the team.
This conversation
Vivian's
happening
like,
behind
I've
him.
been camping in remote areas before. You don't drink out here.
Oh my god.
Do
Yeah.
if you're brave.
Exactly. He takes a swig.
You do if you don't mind falling off a cliff.
I dare you.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Uvari, with a mouthful of potato, looks at Mist and he's like, so, have you ever fought any super big monsters here before? Ones with like 1,000,000 legs? That looks like a
Backmouths.
train?
Makes choo-choo.
He's still got his back towards you guys as you're all talking, but when Uvari speaks of this specific thing, tilts his head, but not enough to where you can like see his face, but you do notice the fucking elf ear kind of twitch as you bring that up.
We just killed them, something like that. It was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, my frogs did.
Yeah, Pip's a badass.
My frogs are.
Your frogs are amazing.
Are there
You
frogs around
all
here?
are aware that there are many more of those.
What?
That makes
We
sense.
have
He
seen
drops his
too
potato.
many hands
Yeah.
everywhere we've been here, so that's not super surprising.
I
Maybe
thought that
we
was like
can
the
catch
boss of
one.
the monsters.
Oh. We could like catch
Uvari?
one and then ride it back to our dimension.
Yeah.
I love that.
I do not recommend that, but you have much bigger problems on your hands now.
Are you shitting me? That was that like entry level here?
I wouldn't call it elementary, but you have... Those are very... I'll call it sacred.
Sacred?
Guys, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
To who?
Oh shit.
To who the rest of these fucking things belong to.
They belong to somebody?
Who's that?
Like pets?
Bigger train?
I mean,
Sorry.
I think we know who that is, and I think we've been told not to talk about them. So, by several people who are older than us.
It is not good to say his name, but here you will find many followers, so probably a bit more open-ended here. But I will not say that it won't bring something with it.
Are people gonna come after us for killing that thing?
You see him kind of shrug.
Like, I disguised it. It's like very well hidden.
We did?
I mean, it's a pile of flowers
It's like
now.
Oh,
huge
right.
pile of flowers.
Heavily decomposed flowers.
If
With
you
flowers.
believe that they did not feel the presence of one of their sacred disappear, you are a bit too naive to be here.
Well, we don't
Oh,
Yeah.
so we just fucked ourselves over,
You know,
huh?
we
I would
really
like
want to
to
go
leave.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go home, guys.
Do you
Maybe.
do you like being here, or do you want to come back with us when we leave?
You should come with us.
We can know another really old guy.
I implore your
Yeah, our
optimism,
grandpa.
but do you believe that I would have stayed here this long if there was not an easy way out?
Well, with us, it doesn't matter if it's easy or not. We're gonna get it done. So, if you want to help us out,
So, I also have, you know,
wait, can't you talk to your rock?
yeah, I was gonna say, Saoirse's aunt's girlfriend lives here, and she, I think, could get us out if we asked nicely.
Yeah.
Wow,
We know people.
maybe.
We got connections.
You are the most interesting people that I have met in
Aw.
apparently my many years of being here.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Really?
Yeah.
You see him kind of once again go back to his meal, but you guys gave him a lot to think about.
So, like, does he want to leave or, like, no?
I feel like he wants to. Maybe he's just being a little shy.
I think
Well, I would
probably
be scared too.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's, like, been here for, like, a really long time, and he probably doesn't even know what pen token are.
Well, yeah, but this place sucks. Why would he want to stay here?
Exactly.
You guys just talking behind.
Yeah, and definitely loudly enough for him to hear too.
I wanna insight check all of Elowin's comments. Because Elowin keeps making comments that are like, because we don't know that Elowin's from here, right?
Elowin's from here?
Is that, I thought that was like an out of character Elowin's from, like, the Fey Realms, right?
Is that what this
I
is?
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, wow!
I just wanted to insight check. I thought that, I mean, I might be full wrong about where we are, but, that's what I thought, so I just wanted to insight check all of Elowin's, sketch comments and see if I pick up on a vibe.
Listen, that would be between you two. That is an insight versus a deception. Or a persuasion, whichever one the baby wants to do.
Okay.
You want us to do those as private GM roles, or? public roles?
Private.
Private.
Okay.
I think the only one to make that happen is Vivian, and Vivian is the only one to be able to pick up on that.
Seems like the truth.
So all of those comments about, yeah, so weird here, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Just vibing. Just
you know,
just
and
taking
we're
the
really on the same
situation
page
for
about
what it
this,
is,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, this place is crazy, guys.
It's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weird.
Feel weird.
You guys have retained some magical items. You guys got a lot done within the day, and now, after having fought and now meeting this individual, there's the joking aspect of everyone trying to lighten this heavy situation.
We're all coping right now.
Mm-hmm. And Mist is sitting there listening and understanding that as well. There are things that he has noticed about the group of you, but for reasons of you guys already had a heavy day, he's kind of to himself, more so than he well, actually a little less than what he normally is, because he actually interacted with you all. So he is going to stand up and kind of move the rest of the meat that he looks at you all, because he ate. And you guys do notice this man did put it away. He did put it away, but there's still a little bit left, and you see him hold it up in a, like, does anyone want this?
Yuvari stands up instantly.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah, so he just leaves it to you.
Oh yeah, I'll share.
He leaves it to you two to finish off the rest of the boar's leg, and there is there's a moment. He doesn't have like a bedroll or anything, but you do watch as he takes off his cloak and kind of like lays it down on the ground away from the fire, but not too far from it for heat purposes. And he sits.
Yuvari takes his bedroll off his back and gives it to him, and then goes and lays on the ground.
And I feel like he looks at the group and then looks at Yuvari specifically. You are not like normal selfish people. That is kind.
Well, yeah, I want you to, have a good night rest. You didn't have to take us in or even feed us, so I appreciate it a lot.
You see him take it and kind of put it towards probably where he's going to lay his head, but he'll use it as a pillow.
I try to give Yuvari my blanket, but it only covers his shoulders.
Wow, thanks, Viv. So warm.
Hey, Robbie, look over here. He's like really great moss. We can share.
He comes over.
You take like this half, and I can take the other half, and then it's like, ooh, I haven't had this good moss in months.
It's very warm in this bedroll right now.
Who wants to do the watches?
I'll take a watch.
I've only
I'll
require
watch with you.
2. And you guys can double up as a, because you
Yeah, I'll
guys do
double
have
up with
Mist
someone
there.
then.
So, double up.
I'll do one as well. Let's let Pip. Got
Yeah.
killing blow. Let's let Pip
Pip
get
needs
the
to
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah,
Wait,
Pip
I'm
can sleep
sorry,
through
who?
the night. You just leave it.
So who's doing the first together?
Wait, do we have good perception spread out? Because I have
Oh.
decent perception.
I
Do
do
you want,
not.
unless you
I have
guys
a
want to have
+0,
conversations
so.
with each other, in which case ignore me completely.
No, I think that's a good choice.
I can watch with Yuvari, I guess.
Yeah,
Take
and then
your
I can go with. Elowen, and that spreads spreads our good perception.
Yeah.
checks.
You guys allowing Pip the
Nice, I
chance
got
to
30 with me.
enjoy
Yeah, Pip-
the night's rest.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll roll
My
like a
plus
shit
0.
anyway, so.
I have a perception of +7, so like if it gets dire, you can wake me up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So. Alright. And.
Can I have a conversation with Saoirse?
Yeah, of course. So you two were doing the first watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, cool. So the two of you, as the rest of your friends turn down for the night and, ouch. Sorry, my nose ring is giving me a fit.
Mine's been itchy as hell lately too. Sorry, didn't want to.
Yeah, it hasn't been itchy, but it like turned up into my nose and I'm like, ow, 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 okay. Yeah, you get your first watch. I will need you two to make me perception checks, but you may talk freely.
Boy.
Dude, can we...
Oh,
Yeah, look
perfect.
at you.
Wow.
Look at you. I feel like you're gonna roll better than me.
You're gonna get a 22. Don't worry.
25.
I'm a yeah. See?
But yeah, you two are free to talk in this moment. As the fire's still going just a little bit. It's a little bit dimmer. Mist kind of made it so that way it would just be a little, instead of a burning blaze to alert anything around you guys. The moon is moving. That red hue is still kind of over everything, and it's weird to be sitting around near each other and still seeing that little bit of red kind of on each other's skin. And then the fire kind of like showing off that, Saoirse's not exactly red. She's a purple tiefling. And then you've already, that you're not red, but you have like a tan to you. Just enough to like kind of give you both this moment of grounding and normalcy, that the light above your heads is just light at the moment instead of it being, but it's with these wonderful perception checks, you guys obviously hear the sound of like creatures, nocturnal ones, skittering around. They don't exactly move closer, or they're more so moving away, and seems pretty quiet. You do also notice that the fog around here it's like just a tiny little sheet over the ground right now where you are, instead of how it was to your knees, Saoirse, a bit ago. But yeah, pretty quiet. Nothing seems to be going, awry at the current juncture. And you two are free to take your watch as you so please.
Hi. I know Yavari, he kind of like looks at Saoirse and he asks her, are you and your sister close? The one that's missing right now?
Yeah. Very. I mean, ironically, she's probably safer than we are right now, but I'm still...
Oh, that's
God,
good
if
at least.
anything happens to her, I don't know what I'll do.
Well, I wanted you to know that, I want to help you find her, and I know we will. I'm sure she's okay.
I mean, she can take care of herself pretty well, but it's my fault she's where she is anyway. She was looking for my stupid ass.
She was looking for you?
Yep.
Oh, when you ran away from home, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Seemed like it made sense at the time.
You want to talk about that? Why'd you run away from home?
Because I didn't want anyone to talk me out of it. You met my family, you know they would.
Well, yeah. But why'd you leave?
Because of... I mean, the same reason you all We had dreams. All of us did.
That's true, I guess.
That's why you left, right?
Yeah. I hope Samir is okay.
He's safer than we are right now.
Well, yeah, but I know he's got to go back soon. I hope I get to see him before he leaves.
Well, maybe when we come out, it'll be where you're at. Who knows where we'll have to travel, or if it'll even work like that.
Yeah, all this stuff's really confusing. My one lone rock I got up here, and he points to his head.
How long have you known him for?
Over 10 years now. Known each
His
other for a
family
long time.
sucks.
Yeah, I knew they were bad, but I didn't know how bad. Until
Are they why?
we went to his house.
Are they why he left?
I think so. He doesn't like to talk about it.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, neither do I.
But they didn't have any other children.
Nah, Samir's an only child, from what I know at least.
He clearly cares a lot about you to come back here to Argonaut. I guess that's not here anymore, but
You just see his face turn all red. It's nah. Maybe? He doesn't know what he's saying. He's very flustered.
she'd like pat him on the head with like the spade of her tail, just like affectionately. Like, people don't put themselves in danger like that for people they don't care about.
Yeah, he's a great friend. Awkward thumbs up. How about your boyfriend,
You know,
You were flirting so hard with Feligree, and you had a boyfriend this whole time? Oh my.
I mean, we aren't necessarily like monogamous, so you know.
Oh, interesting.
It does. I feel like the Feligree ship has sailed, given that she lost her entire home and barely escaped with her and her sister's lives. Not really the time to, you know.
Yeah,
look into
yeah,
that.
that's really considerate of you. Yeah.
To be fair, we all have kind of bigger things to deal with right now than.
Yeah, we're literally trapped in fucking hell is what it seems like, actually. You think we're gonna make it out of here?
I think we have a better chance together than we do separately. So regardless of what our new friend says about friends, we need to stick together.
Yeah, for sure.
You know that we weren't ditching you, right? When you guys got dragged off, we ran after you immediately.
I know. I'm sorry about that too. I guess I just got scared that Pip was gonna die, to be honest, but we're all fine, thankfully, and I'm sorry for yelling.
I'm sorry for yelling too. Wasn't really the best place for us to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we're
He gives her
tieflings.
a
We run
quick
hot
awkward,
sometimes.
Hug real quick.
Oh my god, reciprocates. That's the word. Wrong R word. Our sending stones will work here, right?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't even know how they work to begin with. It just looks like a rock to me, but I don't know. Should I try tomorrow? Just send another one, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we have people that are looking for us. We have ways to get in touch with them. We have every reason to need to get back, and we're not alone here.
Well, luckily your dad was the one who sent us to the crypt anyway, and he kind of owes us for saving his ass, so hopefully he's on his way.
I mean, I would say he owes you. He was fixing my fuck up. that letter I sent is the reason that he went looking for her.
It's not your fault.
I don't know about that. It wasn't on purpose, is more an accurate description.
Well, whatever happened in the past, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get out of here. And we're gonna find your sister. And it'll be great. Maybe. Probably. I don't know.
What about the thing that brought us together in the first place?
That you are asking the wrong one. I don't have a fucking clue.
I don't think any of us do. Maybe we should talk about that with everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Because maybe there are questions that can be answered here that can't be answered.
Oh yeah, that's a really good idea.
I have no idea what we're gonna find here tomorrow.
Me either.
This sucks.
Yeah. I think we're good. Unless if there's
Yeah.
something else. Okay.
No, I think we can. Yeah.
Okay.
Saoirse does want to do a sending before she goes to sleep, which I'm just gonna post in the sending thing, and then I'll do it in a minute. If you want to move on to the next watch
Gotcha.
with her sending stone.
As our dear tieflings talk to one another in big sister, little brother fashion, you two get up, well, more so move to awake the friends that are making the second watch before you two manage to lay down and start to find some sort of rest. Elwyn and Vivs, please make me some perception checks.
Ooh, that was really bad for me. Dang.
Oh.
Yay!
Hopefully we're fine.
You two,
We're great.
We're great.
You
We're
t-
fine.
you two get up
Things are
and,
too
you know,
powerful.
watch as the two,
Tieflings are always too powerful.
when the tieflings unite. As you two get up and kind of, you know, like wipe the sleep from your eyes just for a bit, you guys convene and get a good look around, and it's that same quiet. There's the skittering for sure. You guys hear what sounds like owls in the trees, kind of like talking to each other. You know, the network, obviously. But nothing really, you know, catches your eye or alarms you in the moment, and you guys are free to talk or, you know, take your look arounds, do anything. Talk if you want.
Hey, Ellen, you wanna climb a tree?
I would love to climb a tree.
Let's see how high we can get, because I bet we could see everything from the top of one of these trees.
Well, I can cheat and go higher, but I won't.
Oh yeah! I always forget that you can fly. Your wings are so cute, they don't look like they'd work for real.
Oh. I mean, I guess that's a compliment, right?
Yeah, because it's like you know how when people have like really good costumes and you're like, wow, that looks real, but then you know that it's like a costume because they're a person that doesn't normally have that. It's like that. It's like you have the best costume wings in the whole world, and so it seems like they shouldn't work because they're too pretty.
Thank you. You know what's really funny though? It's funny that you say that because so I kind of picked them out myself. So it's kind of like my own creation. So I think that was like a double compliment.
Wait. How did... I thought they... Wait, how does that work? How do you pick them out yourself?
Yeah. Like, it's hard to come up with things sometimes, but like, if these are really pretty, like, I'll make them my backups. I have real ones, but I put fake ones on right now because I'm smart and I'm undercover.
Wait, so you're so the wings on your back right now are not they are a costume.
Like, kind of.
That's not, but you have real ones?
Yeah, I have real ones, and he switches them out. So his real ones are like the fluffy pink and yellow moth wings.
Vivian is mind blown.
I know, they're even prettier.
Is it rude to ask if I can touch them?
No, you can touch them, it's okay. They're very
like
soft.
very gently, just like do like the thing where when you're petting like a cat for the first time, where you're like, I don't want to scare it, but it's so soft. That's so cool.
Right?
So wait, so why don't you just have these all the time?
Well, like on a scale from like 1 to 11, these are like a 12, like gorgeous, right? So
yeah.
I made fake ones that are like a 10 maybe. So I would like tone down because I don't want to like, you know, be too stunning. So I tone it down a little bit.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah.
Nope.
So you
Read it,
don't
like,
you just want to be not as cute?
well, like, you know, like, for lack of a better explanation, these get me attention because they're rare.
Oh,
The other
yeah, I
ones,
mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really seen many people with wings in general, so I think I am still getting some looks, but like, where I'm from, like, these are like normal. These are like normal pretty. My real ones are like, ooh, 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 amazing.
Where are you from? Because that's, now that I think about it, I really haven't seen like anyone else with wings, like
That's
my whole
what I
life.
was thinking. Oh,
Like I don't know that I've ever. Maybe like once at like when I went to one of the times we went to like the market at the big city, there was like one person, but like I don't know that I've seen people with wings like you said that's normal? Like where are you from that's normal?
from like, you know, my town, city, place.
Yeah, but like where is that? I've been a lot of places. I'm just trying, like, where could I go where there'd be a bunch of people with wings?
It's like north, like if you go like east and then north and then south. It's over there.
Wait, east and wait,
maybe west.
east and so okay, so like from where though? From like Shendar?
From
North from Shendar?
Sure. Like
So like up in the mountains?
maybe. I'm not good with like geography or like you know, like direction things.
Yeah, but like you got to Argonon. How'd you get to Argonon?
Like That's a funny story too. So like I had the dream, right? And like
Uh-huh.
I was like, that's weird. And then the dream told me, hey, go to this place. And I
Mhm.
said, sounds legit. And I went to that place.
Right,
And
but
then
like how did you get there?
like I went to like the woods and then I was in the mountains and I was like, huh? You know? Like just like a blip. And then I was in
Wait,
the mountains.
wait. No, so wait, you were in the woods, so your town is in the woods.
Yeah, there's like trees.
Like like the woods by Archidon or like a different woods?
Like the woods like by like the outskirts of like my city. We have woods and my mom's like, don't go in the woods. And I'm like, okay. And then the dream said go into the woods. So I went into the woods. And then I was in the mountains and it was cold.
So you were just walking through the woods and then suddenly you were in the mountains and you don't know how you got there?
Yeah,
Oh, that's weird.
that's what I said. So I'm assuming that my town is like next to the mountains, but like I never knew that.
Okay, so maybe you just hadn't ever. It's like there's what mountains on the other side of the woods.
Maybe. But
So you like went through some. Okay, so is it cold where you live?
oh no, it's beautiful where I live. It's like perfect weather every day of the year. It's warm, it's sunny.
Vivian is having the hardest. That she's like, where would that be? Vivian, who has been to almost every major city on the map, is like, where is this place? That sounds so cool.
Yeah, it's called Thalaverisi. It's small. There's trees. There's a big castle.
What like big city are you near? Because everywhere here is kind of near a big city, right? Like, where do you go when you want to like buy stuff from, the traders from Shendar or the traders from the Bayou or, the traders from Arjar? Like, where do all those people end up that you can like go to the big market?
Oh, we don't.
What city?
We don't have that.
You don't.
We
But
don't
like,
leave.
you don't. Wait. I'm sorry. You don't leave.
No, we're not allowed to leave.
You're Elwyn. You're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, so like that's so crazy, right? And then I did leave. That's
says
why
you
my
can't
dad's a
leave?
little mad.
God, I love you.
Well, we're not supposed to. It's like for our own safety. It's fine.
Wait, you know that sounds like a cult, right?
What? No.
That sounds like a cult. Like it's a town where you can't leave for your own safety, and then you leave and like everything's fine. That's a cult.
Well, everything's not fine. Like we fought monsters. Like
Okay.
we
Right
got
now it's not fine. Elwyn, we had a great time in Shendar.
we did.
Right?
It was so
We had a great
cool.
time with Saoirse's family. Why would that not be safe for you to go to Shendar to go to the market?
I don't know. They just said that everything else is bad.
Oh my god, Elwyn, is your mom still there?
No, she died.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But like, so there's just a town of people, and none of you are allowed to leave.
Well, I guess. We just don't want to because like it's bad everywhere else.
What do you mean it's bad everywhere else?
Well, I thought it was, but Shendar was cool. Arjuna was okay.
Okay, Arjunon was cool until the bad stuff happened, but that's not super normal.
That's fair. But that was another
Mhm.
bad thing. That didn't happen in my
Happened.
town.
Okay, that's fair. Well, okay. Well, if your town's so great, then maybe after we get back, we should go to your town.
No. Definitely not.
But why? If your town is great, then why? Elwyn,
You know, like, it's great for other people. I don't want to go there. My dad's mad at me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And he's not nice. Like, when Saoirse's mom's mad, it's funny.
You hear her wake a little bit and then go back to sleep, but it's like something has disturbed the balance of things. Absolutely not.
Saoirse out of a dead sleep. The fuck?
I mean,
bitch.
Okay, so wait, but your dad is mad at you and he's mean. Is that why the town's not good? Is that why your town's not good for you? Is because is your dad the one who's telling people they can't leave, Elwyn?
maybe.
Your dad is telling. Okay, but was he telling just you, or did he tell everybody?
I mean, it's not just him. He has like a council with him.
Okay, so it's like your dad and some other guys told your whole town they can't leave.
Yeah.
Elwyn.
But like,
Elwyn, it's a cult.
It's not a cult. If it were a cult, I would know.
That's what they all say.
I'm very smart. And if it were a cult, thank you.
You are very smart, but also the whole point of a cult is that you don't know it's a cult while you're there.
Well,
Do they ask you to do like specific things ever? Do you have to go pray somewhere? Do you have to like follow special rules or anything like that?
I mean, I don't do it because I think it's silly. But other people do things.
So, so what you're saying is yes, they are asked to do things that you think are silly.
Yeah,
by your dad and these other people?
Yeah. Cause like,
oh my God, Elwyn.
It's fine. Like, it really is a great place. Like, it's only like every so often we have these things. It's like a whole ritual. It's real weird.
A ritual?
But like,
do you hear yourself?
Everyone's got them. There's a fucking cult in Argonon. And that was real.
Yeah, and it's pretty sketchy.
Mine's fine.
Okay, so, but you're not gonna go back there, right? You're not gonna go back there?
I mean, I don't know.
You're not gonna try and go back to the cult?
I don't really want to go because, you know, my dad, and then he's like, "Erg, you gotta do stuff," and I'm like, "Ugh." But he did threaten me that I needed to go back.
He threatened you?
Yeah, like over the little headphone, like
What is he gonna do if you don't go back?
Oh, I don't know.
What did he threaten you with? What did he...
He's very big. He's always very big. He's like, bad things or whatever, you know.
Well, that sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah, that's how he usually acts. But bad things do mean bad things where I'm from, usually. So it might be bad. I'm still like debating what I gotta do. It's kind of in the back of my mind.
Okay, that's fair. Well, if you want us to go kick your dad's ass, you let us know.
I do appreciate that. Like, I've been thinking, like, of that as an option. Like, if you guys are down with murder, that would be great.
So, okay. So, murder is not the same as kicking his ass, I think. But, like, I'm not super opposed to it if he's running a cult.
I'm still not on board with the cult part, but he's bad. So, like, murder's okay if he's bad.
Okay.
And if you guys do it, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, we're
I
pretty
tried
good
once.
at, like, murder, I guess. So,
Mhm. He's tough, though. Like, he's tough-skinned. You're gonna have to really get in there.
like, lots of hands guy tough.
I mean, he only has 2. But, like, I don't know. We might need, like, an act.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, one problem at a time, I guess. We have to get back. We have to get back to our dimension first before we can go kick your dad's ass, so step 1, I guess.
Probably. He could be a little closer, maybe.
A little,
Anyway.
like...
I don't know. Anyway. If we do run into him, we'll kill him, is what we're saying. Like,
If
is that
we
what we're
run
saying?
into... Yeah, but, like, we wouldn't until we get back, right? Because, like, your town is up north by the mountains.
That's
So, like,
nice.
we'll have to get back to Shendar first, and then we'll have to, like, get up there.
Mm.
I feel like that's, I feel like we like some good practice on the way there and get a little stronger. Lots of workouts.
Yeah, probably. That sounds like a logical. But, like, if we were to meet him sooner, it could happen. You never know.
Is he
Elowen,
gonna come looking for you?
please give a deception
guess-
check.
I love Elowen trying so hard, but not wanting to full lie.
Vivian, that's sounding a little suspicious.
Your deception's that bad?
a wee bit sus. Yeah. So okay. So we might run into him sooner though. So like, Ellen, can your dad get to where we are? Like, can he like? Is there like a portal in your town or near your town? Can your dad like get to this dimension?
Funny story. I think he can very easily get to this dimension
Oh,
place.
okay. And he's mad at you, so he's not gonna help us get back.
No. So I'm like crafting like a plan in my head. I'm like a really good lie. I'm working on it. I gotta like, get the juices flowing.
Mm-hmm.
But like he might be close by. I don't know. What is a dimension
A
at the end of the day?
really good lie. A really good lie for what?
For like, I don't know.
A really good lie for your dad, or
for
what
us.
the?
Yeah.
For us?
Well, yeah, because I
Like-
don't want him to kill you guys.
Okay, so like to tell your dad about us.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking that maybe you're all like my bodyguards, and you like
Mm-hmm.
rescued me from like an evil monster or something.
I mean, that's not untrue.
It is very, very accurate. And so
That's
maybe
not-
he'll pay you guys money.
And then is he gonna want you to go somewhere else with him without us?
And that's when we kill him.
Okay, flawless plan.
I know.
Absolutely perfect. I'm still caught up on the like how he's gonna get to us here in this other dimension that you were so shocked to find yourself in earlier.
Okay, keep this between us. This is a little embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
This place might be like a less cool version of my house, town,
So
city.
this island might be a less cool version of your town, or this whole dimension?
I don't really understand what a dimension is at the end of the day.
Okay,
But
but your town is closer to where we are now than it is to where we were earlier today. Is that what you're telling
I
me?
think so. Yeah, because once we got here, I went, oh shit, this feels like. I think I'm close to home.
Okay, that's frankly distressing. Okay. Cool. So now we also are concerned that your dad might find us, and he's mean and strong.
Yes.
Okay. You know what, Ellen? I really appreciate that you told me this.
You're welcome.
I do think at some point when you're ready, but preferably not too far from now, you should maybe warn everyone else that your dad might find us here, because it's gonna be rough if he finds us and you and I are the only ones who know that he is coming.
That's fair. That's smart.
You know, like, our friends are awesome, but like, do you remember how you've already told that random painter that we broke someone out of prison?
You're right. I need to get them trained for lying.
Yeah, I just like maybe a little preparation wouldn't like be the worst thing, I think.
That's fair. I'm just
like a heads up situation.
like heads up, we gotta kill a man. Like just like
heads up, my dad might be coming and this is how you need to act when he arrives so he doesn't kill us was more.
Gotcha.
And then as he tries to leave after we've talked him down, then we kill him if that's what you want, you know?
Fuck yeah. Okay. I'm down with this.
We like maybe I think maybe the like hey he's coming might be the first step, and then like let's murder him is maybe after they've had time to process.
Okay.
Because that was sort of a lot. I'm not gonna
Was it?
lie.
Oh.
I was sort of a lot like to take in that moment.
You haven't met him though.
No, that's fair, but also like, I do feel it's not every day someone like is like, hey, my dad is mad at me and I want you to kill him. You know?
That's fair.
It's sort of a thing that doesn't come up super often.
Yeah. I just don't want people to think that I'm from this place because this place sucks. And
no, that's fair.
Yeah, like it's embarrassing.
I understand.
My place is way cooler. Yeah.
But it's also like, I mean, there's places back where we came from that suck, and we're all, the rest of us are from there, but we're not from the places that suck, we're from better places.
That's true. Shandar was cool. I don't know.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What place were you from?
Oh, I'm from the Ashen Isles.
Where is that?
So, if you get on a boat from Shandar, and you go... No, I have to look at a map. I got it up a second ago. Where's the map? If you get on a boat from Shandar, and you kind of go a little, like northwest, kind of, mostly west, a little north, then you get to the Ashen Isles, or you can take the land route, but that takes a lot longer. Taking a boat's way faster.
Is it nice there?
I mean,
there's sand,
like
right?
It a lot.
Is it a beach?
Yeah, there's like sand and like, I mean, there's beach. It's like if you like your beach to be like really hot, like real warm. So,
but like nice though, right? Like not like too like nice.
I mean, like I said, I like it there. I know not everyone super enjoys living there, and so there's not a ton of people who do live there. But most of us who live there really like it. Like that's why we're there.
Oh, okay, that sounds awesome. Okay. So we'll go to your house and have a beach day. Part 2.
Yeah. My mom can teach Pip how to can jam.
That sounds great. I love jam. Oh, we'll have so much jam there.
Yeah, my mom makes really good jam.
Oh, fuck yeah. Are your parents nice?
Yeah, they're the best. I
Oh,
love
great.
my parents. Oh, they're great. They were a little scared when I left because they don't like to travel a lot. They mostly just kind of go to the market and that's about it. But so they were kind of like, "Why would you leave? That's crazy. You're gonna get murdered." And I was like, "It's fine." And I haven't been murdered yet, so I feel like it worked out.
I think it did. I mean, you're slaying it out here.
Oh,
Like,
thanks.
you know how to do all the things. You're like stealthy. You like know how to do like stuff in the woods. Like, I'd say we're like on par with like intelligence. Like you're really up there.
Yeah. No, thank you. I learned a lot from hunting. So.
Were you hunting boars?
I don't know, Ren. What do I hunt out in the Action Isle? What lives there?
You said hunting. When you hunt where?
Like with where my parents live. If I go hunting, what animal would I find?
So I'm so sorry. Like sand, a lot of sand, like crab kind of things. Things that like to burrow in sand.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. So the sand crabs are really fast, so you gotta be super stealthy, because if you're not quick enough, then they just burrow under the sand and no one wants to have to dig them out. You gotta catch them before they get in there.
Ooh, okay. So it's like a fun game.
Yeah, it's like a fun game, but if you don't succeed, then if you lose the game, then you have only jam for dinner and nothing else.
Jam's still a good dinner.
I mean, yeah, for 1 or 2 nights.
You gotta get crab.
You gotta have something else to put with there, right?
Yeah, get a little side dish. Some courses. Course 1, look, jam. Course 2, jam. Course 3, crab.
So 2... Wait, what do you mean courses?
Like rounds.
You don't just eat it all at once?
No, because you want to do rounds so it's warm each time. Warm crab.
I mean, yeah, but how long are you taking to eat?
A normal amount of time.
Is it really cold in your town? Why is your food getting cold so fast then?
No, you just want it peak warmth, right out of the oven.
Yeah. And then you just put it on your plate, you eat it.
Yeah, but you have so much to eat. You don't get to it right away.
I need a TV show of these two, by the way.
Fucking seriously.
It's like Two Broke Girls, but
I do want to say though, as you guys are talking, there comes a point later on in your watch that Mist does wake up, fully rested, as an elf does, and it's just doesn't want to interrupt this conversation, but is just, what the fuck are they talking about? He just sits up and he's kind of poking at the fire again. Okay.
Yeah, because it is for sure just 4 hours of that.
Yeah. Well, I'm awake now. I'm more awake than before.
Were so bad.
Yeah, and we're just in it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's up and he's just okay. just poking at the fire, getting ready to stuff it out because, you know, you guys do start to notice that the moon is about to give way for the sun here.
That watch went through fast. Good talk, Viv.
Yeah.
Uvari and Saoirse talked out their problems, and Viv and Elwyn talked about cults and sand crabs.
Murder. Yeah.
You know,
Fucking
similar.
amazing, yeah.
Similar.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had the same night.
Yeah, as you guys are just kind of bonding with each other here. The sun does start to rise on the horizon, finally giving you a chance to see how dark everything is here. I will say, for those of us who have played more so horror games, like Bloodborne and such that type of nature, it's giving off kind of like a overcasty situation at the moment, but you can see the sun from like behind the clouds. It is at least there, and you know it's there. Still a little foggy, but not too bad. Like a morning dew. But you guys can all hit the long rest button if you have not.
Uvari's asleep until someone wakes him up.
Yes, babe.
So.
Oh, I gotta prepare new spells. Okay, hang on.
Hips out like a light.
But yeah, you guys, well, for those who are still sleeping, you guys do start hearing the sound of someone packing up their shit. This mist is like taking down the little campfire situation, kicking out the little bit of embers left.
Okay, two more.
Well, if it looks like Mist is packing up to leave, and we've still got some sleepy friends, I think Viv's gonna go around and wake up our sleepy friends and be like, "All right, guys, let's check in with Mist before they head out of here."
Uvari and Pepper cuddle.
Yeah.
Tracer! Tracer! Shut up!
You know, I had the weirdest dream, like, Vivian and Ellen were talking about, like, murder and stuff.
That's crazy. That
Well,
could
Viv
happen.
murders everything in her path, so that doesn't surprise me.
No, but there was, like, you know, like, Elwyn's dad was there, and we, like, tried to murder him.
You dreamed about Ellen's dad?
I don't know. I think it's his light, man.
Did you hit your head? Uvari starts, like, messing with his hair a little bit to see if there's any boo-boos.
You know, probably. There were some stairs on the way to that.
Oh,
to that
did you
damn
fall down the
stuff.
stairs last night?
No, like, when the thing dragged me, I forgot to raise my head.
Oh my god. Pippi,
I was
poor
trying to
thing.
catch that rope.
Uvari, you too. You
Yeah, Uvari got his ass beat too.
you both got dragged.
Yeah, you're missing, like, another chip of your horn right there.
What? Seriously? It broke again? Damn
yeah,
it.
you're, like, a millimeter shorter now. My bad.
Damn. He keeps trying to look up at his horn, but he can't.
Wait, I can pull the horn
Because
down
it's
and you
on his
can look.
head.
Oh, wait. Maybe we
Ah.
find some. Never mind.
That's cool.
Wait, Elwin or someone had like the school mirror, like. Oh no, wait,
Oh,
that
yeah, I
shows
do
you
have
another
that mirror.
dimension.
Yeah, but it showed me what I would look like if I was ugly, so...
Oh
This is the
damn,
bottom
bro.
of my bag.
Showed me like I was like the fawn. I don't know what that means. But I look cute. I look damn cute.
Oh, you're so cute, Pip.
Oh shit, I found a bug. Breakfast.
Oh, and that's when Yuvari gets up and starts heading towards Mist.
You know. I
Really?
have to eat bugs.
Yeah, bugs, bugs are friends, not food.
Exactly.
Ugh.
It's bigger, more sentient creatures, whatever that means, that we eat. So.
Oh, I think the bug gave me diarrhea.
Oh,
That's
Pip!
quick. That's quick.
Yeah, that's
Ugh.
What
really
bug was
bad.
that? So we make sure we don't accidentally eat them.
Was it poison? Does anybody have medicine?
I don't feel so good.
Do you need new pants?
Oh.
Mist is just like, I do not
Can I
recommend
spend the morning
eating
mending
that.
his pants, by the way?
Yeah, you guys can say, Mist isn't exactly leaving right away, but he is like taking down the necessary so that way he can put it back with what he has, like his equipment. But he does look at Pip and he's like, I do not recommend eating the bugs here.
Or he's actually leaned against a tree laughing his ass off at Pip's comment.
I mean, how would you know that it had given you diarrhea if it, you know? I feel like at that point you need new pants.
That's right, it was probably the weird potatoes.
What? The potatoes were good!
I was gonna say, actually, for all of you, you do feel not only just like revitalized off of the food that you ate, but it like surprisingly grounds you, even in this crazy ass situation. You guys probably would have woke up like, where the fuck are we? And you feel weighted down, but like in a good, grounded, okay, maybe we can think about this now situation from your hearty meal that Mist shared with you last night.
Yeah, I
Oh.
feel fine, Pip, so I think you're in trouble with that
Oh,
bug you
never
just
mind.
ate.
Never mind, I just needed to fart really bad. Ugh.
I appreciate the honesty. Thank you for sharing with the class.
We're all better people for it.
Pip, that's wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, Yuvari just pats his tummy.
That's better.
There you go, buddy.
Saoirse's glancing over at Mist to see if he's like, what the f-?
Yeah, Mist is just like, there's like head shaking every now and then. So he's just packing his shit up, just like getting his pack together. Like,
He loves that.
We are no threat whatsoever to anything on this planet.
yeah, like literally, considering how he was really concerned, he's like, I can't believe I drew my weapon yesterday for these guys.
Is there
Does
anything
he-
different with my shield, by the way?
Like with the, are you asking about like the thing in your hand? Or?
Yeah. My little buddy.
No major difference yet. It's there, and like we did talk about, you can like sense that be easy and gentle and then obviously nourish it, so it depends on what you would like to do with that lovely information. Is there anything you want to do with that this morning?
Gently poke it, I guess.
Gently poke it. Hold on. Gently poke it. Are you talking to it? Saying anything?
I'm saying hello.
Saying hello. Okay. Since it is a long rest, please do me a favor and make a wisdom saving throw.
Eh.
30-20? Hell yeah. When you poke it and say hello after your relieving of gas moment, as you do poke this little tiny flower bud in the middle of your hand, you notice that when you say, like hello to it, the outer edges, I want to say about maybe five petals open. And there's still a little that are covering whatever is at the center of this, but now you have an open... It looks more like a flower, but just the outer edges came out of this. Almost as if saying hello back to you this morning.
Good morning to you too.
That's adorable.
I'm just talking with my hand.
Listen, that's normal pet behavior as far as we're
Yeah,
concerned
sure.
at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mist is just looking at the group like, what the fuck?
So this is the least weird thing you've seen us doing. Come on.
You are not wrong. You are not wrong.
So what do we do now?
Well, I mean, I'd love to get off this island if possible. Miss, do you have a way to get across the water that doesn't involve swimming with all the creepy hands?
Ah, you noticed those, did you?
Yeah.
It's a good thing that you did not jump in. I've seen quite a few people dragged to the depths here. Well, if you are trying to get off of the island, you could always talk to the ferryman.
Is that
Ferryman.
is that a tall, scary, haunted robe-looking guy with red eyes that's near that boat?
Ah, so you've seen him.
Or maybe he knows, like, the keeper.
Yeah, maybe he's actually nice.
I would not consider him nice. If anything, you might want to bring decent payment.
What does... It feels too easy for it to be gold.
He does not care for gold, no.
What have you seen him ask of others?
Hands.
I like my
Something
hands
of
on my
importance. Much more important than money.
Does he ask for tasks? Does he ask for just things of importance to people personally?
I've seen plenty of things. The grossest one that I have seen was someone gave up their eyesight.
Huh?
What
the fuck? Well, we're
It
not
was
doing that.
pretty. It was not a pretty sight, no.
He took their
Um,
eyeballs, didn't he?
He took their eyes. More so, he watched them take out their eyes and he took them after that.
Is he like, does he spend any time in this temple thing? Like, would it be possible to wait for him to go into this creepy temple and then just, like, take the boat? Or is he gonna kill us if we try to do that?
Let's just say I have never seen anyone successfully make that happen.
That's kind of what I thought, yeah.
Well, good thing we're not anyone.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
But I will say that that individual was desperate and they had nothing but that of interest to him at that time. Perhaps if you inquire on a favor, he does take time to go within the crypt, and every now and then he goes in, comes out with something new. Is there something important on any of you? Or maybe a family heirloom or something of
Over
that
my dead
nature.
body.
Does it have to be something of... I'm guessing not of monetary value. She's looking at her old shield. That is the thing that she made with her, like, beloved, like, uncle grandpa.
Well,
Cadvin.
I do not know the importance of it, per se, but if it has deep value to you, then it will have deep value to him.
Well, it seems like that might be our only option. Have you always been on this island, or did you travel here after you crossed over?
I made the unfortunate decision to travel here.
Do you want to try to leave with us?
Yeah, come with us.
You see him kind of staring at you all. And he... Oof. I'm gonna ask for persuasion checks with this one.
Okay. It's not my best one, but... 17?
Oh!
Oh!
Betting my little eyes.
Can't say no to that cute face.
Yeah.
Listen. You guys watch as he kind of ponders, and Vivian, Saoirse, you guys bring it up, and then Pip also just kind of like, you should come. He then, you see him reach for his head wrappings where how his mask is tied on, and he puts his hand to the front of it to hold, like, to keep it up. And as he slips the mask away, and he focuses, you guys don't see eyes.
He gave up his eyes
Ooh.
to get here?
Why?
Did you do that to come here?
When you spend years, apparently on end, in a place like this, there are times that you get desperate for change. I had nothing. And all I had of significance to him in the moment were my eyes. And you see him put it back and tie it off.
Will he ask something of importance from each of us?
I have only seen people travel in ones or twos, perhaps 3, but with a group so large, you might be able to make just a simple sacrifice. After all, this place loves suffering. You could easily go into the crypt and kill something. Take it down.
I mean, technically we already did, but you said he probably wouldn't like that, right?
Not a split howler. I do not think that will work.
A what? A split howler?
The thing
Yeah.
that you described. Yes. The
That
more higher scale of a sacred monster.
doesn't mean you couldn't still come with us. The way I see it, you've been here for so long, and you still, took a chance and helped us. You
You have a kind heart.
deserve to be somewhere where, I don't know, you can
You
have...
have to look over your shoulder all the time.
And you see him kind of grab his pack and put it on his back. He puts his hood back up. I am grateful for the company. But if I go, who's to say that there will not be someone else like the rest of you who needs my help? It's better this way. I know this area better than I would know anything else at this point. I came here and learned the land without my eyesight, so...
Obviously we're not going to force you.
You all will do well as long as you are careful. Just be mindful.
Is there anything we can give you right now to make things at least a little bit better?
I have tea.
Could I hand him another of my portions or rations? Because I have 9 of them.
I'll hand some dried fruit over. Everybody apparently hates
Yeah.
that, but maybe something sweet, you know?
He can, and it's funny because, like, even without his eyesight, it's like he can sense. He's been around long enough to be able to just sense things at this point. Almost like as if that darkness that he sees has a tremor sense to it. So when you guys do start offering him things, he does put his hand out, but at some point when you keep giving him shit, he's like, it's like you all will need these things too, please. It is fine. I appreciate this much. Just be careful as you traverse down. It is slippery. There are things that move about. The lower part of the crypt is full of God knows what. I can hear it every night. If you're going to the ferryman, just know that it is better to bargain than to settle.
So you guys definitely don't want to check out the crypt, though? Like, a little more?
I mean, we
Like
could.
the upper level.
Or we give our eyeballs away to a strange tablecloth?
Whoa, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not giving away my eyeballs.
To a strange tablecloth.
Should we find like a different way? Like
That
first, just to
crypt
check.
That crypt was full of like undead stuff, though. I don't know if I want to go back in there.
Well, you said he may.
You don't like kicking shit's ass? Let's go fuck up some undead and see if we can find a way out of here.
You've
We
already.
kill.
The last time we tried to fight one of those things, it dragged us through to this dimension.
Maybe it'll drag us
maybe-
back!
Yeah.
Reverse
I have a
psychology.
command spell. You
You're a
just need to
genius,
find out what
Yvonne.
language it speaks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Saoirse,
Like we could kill all the undead and then claim the crypt.
I like what you're saying, Owen. I like it.
Saoirse, you're recalling what you saw when you had your familiar's eyes. Well, when your familiar had your eyes. You do know that there is a top level to the crypt that is, like I said, guard and sentry heavy for just walking along the top. Considering when you were inside and all you heard was down and Miss just kind of reassured that it's in the bowels of this place that you would face real danger. Because you are so high up now and with the sun somewhat sort of giving you a good look out. If you could get past the trees, looking through them, you'll notice that there is a top level, just to walk on the very top and be still outside and not inside of the crypt. Which is going towards, if you do walk straight across at the top part, you would know that the ferryman is on the opposite side of what you can see.
Okay. Are the people, the guards at this place, is this a unfriendly area? She's asking Mist. Because there are some kind of people up there.
If you are asking about the crypt, it is the crypt of lost souls.
Was that all?
The more able to hit and touch kind of monsters and or lost souls are located in the bottom, and the top is where you would meet more of the apparition individuals that walk along the walls as sentries. So, if you are trying to find a way to the ferryman, I would recommend potentially staying along this side, but that is only if you feel you will not fall onto the jagged rocks beneath.
So there's no friendly faces to be found up there?
There is a reason the crypt is quiet on the top, as opposed to the bottom.
Gotcha.
You might be able to find something, but I personally do not go near that place. I stay here.
How big is this island?
The size of it and this bit of wood that you are in right now. Everything else is water. Until you get to, I want to say, the other shores here. There should be horizon line all around this place. And if you do get to like that kind of vantage point, you do see that it's like this body of water is just, it's large, but there is land surrounding it. It's just you gotta figure out how to get out to the other sides of it.
Why don't we build a boat?
Does anybody know how to build a boat?
Saoirse is watching our new friend here for the response to "let's build a boat."
He just listens. That would take you quite a long time. There's plenty of wood here, but you also have to remind yourself that there are hands in the water that would happily tear your boat apart if it is not made well. The ferryman and the disgusting creatures beneath the water have a mutual agreement.
Capitalism.
Ghosts and their capitalism.
Everywhere we go. Yeah, well, that wasn't my idea.
Well, it seems like this ferryman is our only real option. Unless we wanted to suddenly become boat makers.
I don't have anything to give.
I don't have anything to give either.
Well,
I like my eyes.
perhaps we can get him to accept a favor.
I'm
That is
not
an
doing
option.
him no favors.
We're asking him to do us a favor.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't leave that shit open ended though, because the favor's gonna be pluck out your eyes. Like,
No.
Every
No,
time
please.
pluck out the eyes happen, you just see Miss get a little smaller. Like,
Oh, baby, no.
Saoirse,
Okay.
like rubs his shoulder, like comfort, like silently.
yeah, you're dealing with a short king twink, so tiny.
I love him. Okay, so our
Yeah,
only
I think we're
options
gonna
are
have
we
to.
go explore the crypt or talk to the shopping list downstairs. So, should we do a majority vote or something? Do you want to go talk to the ferryman, or do you want to go explore the crypt?
I mean, we could do both.
That's true.
Can we like talk to the ferryman and like get a quote? You know, and then like go to the crypt.
How
That is a good
many
idea.
hands do we need to bring you from these monsters?
Yeah.
How many
Can we-
hands do we need to get from here to there?
I guess we could go
Very Baldur's Gate
talk
of us.
to the. You're right.
Very World of Warcraft of us. How many wolf spleens do we need?
Well, I was thinking the bag of hands. And
Why do all of
In
these wolves
PG-3?
not have spleens?
Like we can pick him some flowers.
Maybe he'd
I
like
don't
it.
think there's any flowers here. We could make him some cotton candy spider webs. Because I still
Well, I
have
think-
those stuck in my horns.
isn't the point that it has to be valuable to us in order for it to be valuable to him?
Yeah.
That's what
We can
Miss
play it
said.
off like, oh my god, I love my spiderweb cotton candy.
Miss-
With that
And then
plus
he
2 to
just-
deception, let's go, Ellen. Let's go.
I think Saoirse is the best at deception, unfortunately, in terms of straight rolling, so,
Oh
do
my
with
gosh.
that what you will. God, what the
Yeah,
fuck
If
are
he
we
tries
gonna do?
anything funny, we could just beat his ass.
Not yet and done anything.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
we-
If he tries, we could beat his ass.
Saoirse looks at Mist again when kick his ass is suggested.
And you just see Miss shaking his head.
There's 6 of us. What?
You could try, but I do not think it would bode well.
Is he really scarier than the giant train monster we fought last night?
I mean, the only person who has experienced both in any real ways, Mist here, I would think.
He would ask Saoirse, or all of you in general, when you saw him last, what did he look like?
The ferryman?
Yes.
She describes him in as great detail as she possibly can.
So you did not see his face.
No, I saw his eyes. It gave me one hell of a headache.
It's lucky that is all it did. So
that
that
was through the
means he is
connection of
aware of
him.
you,
Yes.
and most
yeah.
likely your friends. He's probably waiting for you, honestly.
It's unsettling, but not surprising. I think we have to come to terms with the fact that there's no easy way out of this.
Nothing here is ever easy.
We're gonna have to give up something, and it just depends on where and to who. So see if there's anything we could do for him now.
Which
Rather
most
than do
likely will
exactly
have to
that.
deal with the crypt, because it is the only thing that is on the island that I have seen. And he kind of laughs a little bit to himself, seeing that I have experienced him interacting with.
Hmm.
I don't know.
If
Am I
you
the
had,
only
like-
one? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just asking, like, if you had like 25 words or less, what would you say to him?
And he would say, what is it you seek today, ferryman? What do you have need of? Something valued, something meaningful, or something vain? We need safe passage. He will give you an answer, and hopefully it will be something vain today. But I do wish all of you to have safe passage. And to be careful, and you make it back to where you came from.
I wish we could convince you to join us.
Well, maybe someday we can come back and visit you.
It would be better for you not to come back here if you make it out. I fear you're only going to see just a little bit of what this place has to offer. And he would, though, from what you said, Saoirse, he does kind of, like, assuming you all are around, he would put a hand on your shoulder, and, like, for those that are nearby, it's like a good luck. Be that as it may, if you do find yourself needing counsel, you are free to reach out. He would say to Pip, since that's the one who's gonna talk to the ferryman through the head, and he does look a little... It's not forlorn, but he's... You guys are weird. Different.
What?
And he's hoping for the best, but, you know, it's just a... He's old. He's an old man, even though he's young. When you saw his face, young. Beautiful, even. Without eyes, but he's just... Oh, I didn't even fucking... He has... When he did take off the mask, he has a drow appearance.
I was gonna say, he looks drowish.
Yeah. He has scars that you could see that go from, like, you know, on his face and then down to, like, his neck. And for what it's worth, when you guys were around, he does give off very much rogue.
Does his facial structure remind me of any of the drow that I've known? Just out of curiosity.
Like, does he look like Adrian?
Maybe, yeah.
I ship
Make
them.
me a perception check.
I'm gonna guide myself. That's okay. I am deeply invested in this.
You may always pray. I say it every time. You may always pray.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Oh.
You think there might be potentially some lineage there.
Do you remember your name before you came here, or was it always mist?
You see, once again, his gears are fucking turning. You guys are posing so many questions to him, and he's like, I've been here for 1 million years, and I do not
literally.
remember. It takes him a moment. It's kind of, you know, old man churning, toiling over a name. It has been quite a while since I've had to recall that. It's funny, sitting here having to try and remember it. Really brings out the age in me. The last name, it has probably changed since my time, but we did at a point go by the Everlights at one point, and they named Vel for some reason. But that is history at this point for me. That's why I just go by Mist. I just come and go. Not as if I
But
have
you
any
could
family
come with
members
us.
here to call me these things. And like I said, I would if there were potentially not going to be more people like you, and I have seen quite a few.
If the time ever comes where it seems like maybe that won't be a problem, perhaps we could come and find you.
Like I said, you are always welcome to reach out if you need to.
I'm gonna miss you, and Ivari just hugs him.
How good is
Evasion.
Dexterity saving throw.
You go to give him a hug, and because he is shorter than you and quicker than you, you all watch as kind of way too fucking fast when he does go to reach in for that hug. He ducks down and is immediately behind you and Yuvari as you go forward to reach and hug him.
Yuvari doesn't even notice. Oh, where'd he go?
And he... like, I will consider a hug if you ever do return here. How about that?
Just turns around. When did you get behind me?
Out here all nimbly bimbly.
Gotta be quick out here, baby. Gotta be quick. More footwork,
Saoirse
more
would-
passion. I said more footwork, more passion.
Saoirse would hold her hand out for like a handshake, kind of like, you know, like the clasp hands at the wrist kind of handshake.
And it's funny, like I said, he doesn't have eyes, but he can sense it, and you do get a grip, like that clasp of, you know.
Yeah. I think we're picturing the same thing.
Yeah. Like I said, good luck to all of you. It has been interesting, but it has been a pleasure. And I only hope for the best for you.
Same for you.
Me.
Me looking through my spells if there's anything else I can give him.
Stay safe and please don't die.
I believe I have at least a good 50 years left in me. It's fine.
Whoa.
Cool. Oh, hang on. Alright. I think this is a way higher level spell than I can do right now. Hang on. Yeah, it's level 7. Okay, that'll be a minute. Okay. Anyway.
What
No,
the fuck
there-
are you trying to do?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
This is a spell that Saoirse doesn't know about, but I do. Called Regenerate. But yeah.
There
It's a level
is
7.
one moment though where Pip, he does, before he starts walking off, and he's holding a stick so he can start walking up further the woodsy area. If I were you and I had something magical resting in my palm that is of the nature variety, I can smell it is a flower. Perhaps keep it moisturized. And he kind of gives like a little bit of a head nod and starts walking up. Take care, all of you. Be careful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. I miss you already.
Guys kind of watch as Mist makes his way, and you know, like I said, for a guy with no eyes and all of the shit's on the ground, he's making his way. He's gone and making his way. He's gone and DM worms.
It might help him stay sane in a place like this, not being able to see all the horrors.
Exactly. Kind of a little bit of a favor, but at the same time, what a horrible, like, make him gouge out his own eyes kind of thing.
Listen, Saoirse, if we get to that level, she's got plans.
I'm gonna grab some of my drinking water and just pour it on my hand, I guess.
You watch as the second row of petals open up.
Ooh.
Sorry, what was that?
The second row of petals. It's about
I
like
have
4 of
flower
them.
in my hand.
Pip's
Oh
flower
my
is
God.
happy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you feel like a pulse in your hand when you do that. like a thank you.
Aw.
2 pulses. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I should drink something as well.
But yeah. So are the plans to go talk to the ferryman? Send them ascending? Figure out anything?
I mean,
I guess we send him
It's-
ascending.
it's a 3rd level spell. Do we want to try to go to the... Well, it could be that maybe there's a chance that he would want us to do something in the crypts, so it would be good to know ahead of time, but it's you giving up a 3rd level spell slot to be able to do it, which is not nothing at our level. You got, what, like 2 of those?
Yeah.
But
Or you could go talk to him directly.
we could go talk to him in person.
And just ask the 25 words anyway.
Yeah, basically.
And don't look him in the eye.
Ascending by standing near him and talking.
Yes.
We can hide behind the
Spell slot
rock.
required.
Yeah.
DIY.
DIY sending. I think that's just called talking. Shut up.
We're gonna
Fucking
hide and then
nerd.
he thinks he's standing.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think he'd see us coming. It's fine.
Maybe he'll take pity on us.
Yeah. um. We can go talk to him in person, save the spell slot, if we want. It will be dangerous either way, no matter what we're doing, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd save the 3rd level spell, because especially if we're gonna go back into the crypt, we're probably gonna need it.
I can't...
Sounds good.
Yeah, I can't
Alright.
imagine wanting to do anything... Well, there's nothing else on this island to do.
Crypt only, baby.
Then go to the crypt. I mean, there could be other things that we don't know about, but...
But if you guys are
Based on the data points that we have currently.
But if you guys are heading back to the ferryman, you guys get to see all of the things that you couldn't see on the way up because it was too dark. Which is basically just those pictures. You guys can see where to step and where not to step, which is good. I won't make you make any fucking rolls trying to get down that way. But
Appreciate it.
as you guys make your way back towards the front end of the crypt, from what you can tell, well, what Saoirse could tell, you do eventually see the dock. It's a short one, and the boat as well. A bit like a gondola with this weird shadowy bit coming off of it. Like tattered fabrics and whatnot as it blows with the wind, and the waves are... The water is not as rough as it was last night. And standing there, almost as if in waiting for you all.
Oh my, he's lovely.
Finally, I'm not the only one that knows what he looks like!
Not ominous at all.
Nah, he's
Oh.
cool, probably.
Let's
That's
give
a
him
chill
little
face, if
friendly
ever I've
wave.
seen one.
And as you guys get close enough to hear him, he looks in your direction, and you see 2 tiny little red eyes in the darkness that is being cast over what means of face value. I was wondering when you all would show. Come, children, come. We have much to discuss. And that's where we're going to end our session for today. Thank you
GG,
all.
we did nothing. Proud of us.
You guys had a lot of good RP talk today. I'm so proud.
Listen, us successfully doing a long rest and coming up with a plan is big for...
You know what?
It's
You
big.
got me there.
Your DM is proud.
That's big
DM
for
is
AF
DM's
squad.
proud. Proud DM today. Proud DM all the time, obviously, but today you guys, giving you guys a round of applause.